Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YeeHaw Lads podcast, episode number 95. Nick has returned from his big old honeymoon vacation this week, and we're going to hear all about it, is the plan.
Because we ain't got nothing else to talk about.
I only helped Marcus all weekend. Andy did stuff that didn't work all weekend.
Correct.
We're listening to Nick's last 2 weeks of his story.
I only plan to talk about like one part of the vacation, but with it being dead, I'm just going to talk about the whole trip.
I got bad news for you. We don't have much else.
That's fine.
So Nick's got a bunch of pictures, and we'll just kind of roll through it and just kind of. So when did it start? So you guys got married. Cringe.
Started like, I don't know, 5th grade or whatever. I don't know.
Us dating, you mean?
Yeah. Something like that. What? 7th, 8th, something like that. It was before high school.
Grade.
Yeah.
You put him on the spot, and he's like, shit.
Caitlin's going to be so mad.
She's gonna
No, because there's a school year difference between us. So
okay.
So like 8th grade for one, but...
Yeah, 8th grade.
Okay,
Gotcha.
That's 20 years ago at this point or whatever.
Anyway, stuff happened.
Yeah.
Babies were not made, but you did get
and won't
married.
be.
So, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Love that for you.
If there is, there's going to be a lot of questions.
What is this
Whose
guy?
baby this?
Rabbits, not again.
What medical procedure did you do exactly?
Okay, Jesus Christ. Is that why you're out of country getting free medical procedures? No. Anyway.
No.
So you got married. That means you get a honeymoon. So this was your honeymoon.
This was.
Whose idea was it?
First.
Because you guys have been on cruises before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on one. She's been on like 4 or 5.
Okay. I didn't realize it was
This was
many.
kind of both of our idea. We got ads for this certain company after our first one we did together.
So advertising works
we
on
can't,
you.
We can't say the name?
Yeah, we can.
You're going to say it eventually.
We can't say the name.
It's Virgin Voyages.
Whoa, not in the first minute, Nick.
My
Jeez.
Voyages?
Shut the fuck up.
This is why we can't have nice
We saw an ad for it like after our first cruise, and they were pretty new at the time, so we thought, oh, that seems pretty cool, but let's wait for like more reviews to come out before we consider it. And
Because they only have like 4 ships or something, right?
they have 3 right now, and the 4th one's going to come out.
Gotcha. I
They're
remember you
pretty
said that.
smaller scale.
A little smaller, and the nice thing is
Smaller for city block sized fucking boats.
I mean, yeah, it was still pretty good. Definitely smaller than Carnival, but we actually really liked it.
Okay, what boat were you on? Because we weren't 100% sure last time.
Yeah, we were on Resilient Lady.
What a terrible name. I hate the names for boats.
The names of them aren't great. Now, the nice thing with all their boats, they are exactly the same.
17.
Inside, it's just the only difference is where they're sailing at.
Sure.
So I kind of like that because we can go on another boat. And
and
like,
let's say
it's like going out of like fucking Australia or something. Well,
Yeah.
it'll be familiar.
the
next
same
time.
I'll say,
boat.
but looking at least Brian's Google
The
pull up
AI
real quick,
overview, which is always wrong.
It's a 17-deck cruise ship that holds 2,770 passengers.
No, that sounds about right.
So
It's
that's
not-
cool.
Yeah, it's 912 feet long,
Yes.
38 meters wide, which I don't know why those are in different units.
Yeah, what the
No.
hell?
Yeah. 110,000 gross tons.
Wow,
It's a big ass boat.
that's a lot.
It's a big
boat.
big boat. No formal dress code. All right.
Yeah, no,
we're
actually,
vibing.
God.
How long is
Adults only. That was
It's-
that was your key selling point, or one
Actually,
of the key
yes,
selling points.
because
was adults only.
We had a good time on our first cruise, though. Don't get me wrong, but it was with all of Caitlin's family,
Bit of
who had
weird.
kids. And,
Shitlins, we call them.
Yeah, it was just
Crotch goblins, maybe.
yeah, crush God.
Brother, you have no
None of
idea.
them. None
Wait
of
till
them.
you go on a Disney
Yeah,
cruise.
no, that sounded like
that's-
horror when you told us that.
I have
so.
another one, but I won't say it because your parents listen to this.
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Is it
Mine
cum,
probably
is it
don't
cum
care.
pets?
Yes.
Okay. Is it the slit again? Because they loved that. God, I hate
They
this.
come out of the slit.
I hate
That's
Slit survivors.
This show's awful. God damn. Literally,
I have nothing else
Hasn't
to talk
been canceled
about.
yet.
I
I'm
have to
gonna
interject or else I'll
just slowly
explode,
shut
okay?
us down.
it was like just yesterday. I was talking to my parents, like, "Wow, you're getting really good at this whole podcasting thing." And I'm like, "Thanks, I guess." And apparently, we're not.
The title of this episode should be 101 Ways to Call Kids Mean Names.
Episode 95. 95 ways to cancel yourself. It's awful. That's
not bad.
Kurt Cobain POV.
No.
Okay. Ignoring all the horrible things we call children behind their backs, sometimes to their faces.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
But anyway,
Anyway.
yeah, we just wanted to wait for more reviews to come out before we spent money on this, and we checked like every other month, and every new review we saw was all like great,
All nice,
So-
positive stuff.
Yeah. Sick. So before I even proposed, we booked the cruise.
What?
Love that.
No, so that was kind of part of the plan in my head. Like I knew when I was going to
For her to
propose.
say
though.
yes.
Yeah.
I knew when I was going to propose.
Yes, you kind of had a
last year.
You had a timeline that kind of worked.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and it worked out great. It's like, cool, that'll be the honeymoon then. Because I had a totally separate plan before Marcus and Tori
There's
were with
lots
ours,
of,
but that fell through because the place I wanted to do it at wasn't open and all that other shit.
It's amazing how often plans fall through
Oh,
around
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Just gotta have backup
Get a
plan.
plan
I mean,
Z.
fuck. My proposal was like on plan F.
It was way past.
was.
It was way past
And
F.
But I mean, it was
F
pretty
for
good.
Fucked.
It took you a lot of tries. At least she said yes.
Yes. Yeah.
R.I.P.
We were joking.
She can
about
still
that
back
today.
out.
There's still time. Yeah. No, she gotta get half his stuff first. She
Oh, I forgot.
she
I
take
forgot.
300 cylinders of his or 300 cc's of his bike and
Worthless.
Nobody wants a whole 2.5 Subaru. You want a half of one? What the fuck?
She
You
could
can
do a
literally
0.5.
break. You can split it right in
can.
half though. So
she'd want the half that's the good working motor. Though.
Yeah. No.
You have two motors.
You-
She'll
no.
just take the good one.
She takes or she leaves me the donor and takes the shit box.
Ooh, now we're thinking.
Rip.
Tori, write this down. Write this down.
Fuck.
Yeah, she takes 1.5 of your monitors.
Shit.
Anyway,
Anyways,
we're gonna get
so-
sidetracked a lot.
Yeah,
aren't
we initially like made our first payment on this last January.
neat.
So it's been almost a year in the undertaking.
Oh yeah, this has been a year.
Hi. I forgot when you proposed. So when did you propose?
March of 24.
and they got married in
So wait,
August.
you paid on this in January and
2
then
months
proposed
before
in
he
March?
proposed.
We did like the 12-month payments because it wasn't due until a month before the cruise.
Okay,
That's what
okay,
he was
okay.
saying. Is he?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
planned
Yeah,
it
we put
before
like
he
our
proposed.
first like initial deposit on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make
you're
sure the timeline for me was
Oh,
confusing. I was
okay,
like, okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you made a payment on this and then proposed, and
Yes.
then we were like,
And
well,
then
we
got
should just make
married.
it our honeymoon.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
In my
Wait.
head, the timeline was a little confusing. That's
No,
all.
all
Thank
good.
you.
But one of you prepaid in the wrong name. Bum, bum, bum.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
Was that
Was there a
was that
thing
an
about-
actual issue?
No, because Caitlin hasn't changed her name yet with the
Oh.
government. No, for good
she
because
tax
her
purposes.
tax purposes
Yeah.
at the time
Fuck
because her job's complicated.
100%.
And thankfully she didn't because this leads to the next issue that we had.
Oh, so it would have been an issue.
would have been an issue.
Hell yeah.
It was maybe a week and a half before we were supposed to fly. I think she put it in Discord.
Yeah,
Yes.
she
Oh.
mentioned
Her
it, yeah.
passport expired like
Rip.
a month ago.
Yeah.
Because she thought she had, like, she thought she still had a year left on it.
Yeah.
So
Turns out,
check the
no.
expiration date.
Yeah.
Turns out, nope.
Yeah, I thought it was mine that was expiring soon, but I'm just like, oh no, we'll be good.
Yeah, we'll get it over
So,
with, then I'll renew.
I
it.
didn't think about hers. I thought she had to renew hers on our first cruise.
Yeah,
So
which
that's
would have
why
been
I
only
had
a
no
couple
thought
years.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So trying to rush renew your passport with a week and a half to go.
Yeah, and she actually had a good experience at the place in Chicago that
I
does
say
it.
there's a place you can actually go and get
Yeah.
it done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it back same day.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she said it was
nice.
a really good experience. She was
They're
prepared
like-
for the worst.
It's like the opposite of the DMV. The DMV is such a shithole every day. You go
that's
in
what
there.
she compared it to. Actually,
You walk in, they're like, "How can we help you?" You're like,
Get fucked.
"Talking
Hey,
to me?
or you
I can-
or you bring a old like it, I had a sticker notice from 2023 that my Jeep sticker was out of date. I brought it in. I'm like, hey, I don't need a sticker. Like 3 people were like, you need a sticker. I'm like, no, I need plates. They're like, but you have the sticker thing in your hand. I'm like,
You're
I don't. I know.
I understand.
I walk up to the counter. I'm like, hey, I need plates. And they're like, okay, cool. What do you need? I'm like, I need expanded antique plates. They're like,
yeah.
what do you mean? And I was like, expanded antique. They're like, yes. I'm like, your car is from 2001.
Not
like-
2000.
Oh,
Because you're an idiot.
I still got
Stupid.
a year.
You gotta wait a whole.
Another year.
So I'm gonna be riding dirty until January of 26.
So you didn't buy plates.
Fuck no. It's got a sticker. It's got a 23 sticker that is also covered from the license plate frame, so I don't care. It is
Just
insured.
throw some mud on
It's
there.
fine. You're not on court supervision or anything.
Yeah, I just got to get out of the current county. It's fine.
It's fine.
Not a big deal.
Anyway,
Back to so passport.
yeah.
Got
Passport
taken
was
care of.
passport,
good,
yeah, all good. So
You
we
said
were ready
same
to go.
day. Was it like a long process or was it like an hour?
Not bad.
I think she got it within like what 4 or 5 hours.
like 4
Yeah,
to
so she
5
was up in
hours.
Chicago for the day.
She
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
because
in the
Tori
morning,
went with her.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't
She
know
went
that.
with Tori. In the morning, you like give them all your documents, and they asked you like before they even take a look at your actual driver's license and shit. They ask, "Are you from the Chicago area, or are you a little outside ways? And Caitlin said, we're from Peru. And the lady said,
Yeah.
oh, okay, you'll get it same day.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's if you're pretty close, then you're not exactly high priority.
Yeah.
Unless
yeah,
if you
yeah.
fly out
Yeah,
next
they can come
day.
back if they're within
they
an
can come
hour
back
of the place. So,
tomorrow.
come back in a day or two.
So
Whatever. Yeah.
yeah, they told her come back at like 3
Okay,
to pick it
yeah,
up.
yeah.
So then
That's good at least. Yeah,
they did something in the city. I
Sure.
don't know what they
yeah.
all did, but
women's stuff. I don't know.
yeah, they
I
wanted to
think
go
they
to
went to a mall.
they wanted to go to the Sears
What?
Tower. I don't know if they actually did or not, but yeah, then they went shopping. Got
Hell
it back.
yeah. Tori
She got it
3
actually a
pairs
little
of
bit early.
shoes.
She got it back a little bit early. Then they went to Barnes and Noble. She got some books to read on the flight there and back.
Sick.
Yeah, so really good experience there. Thank God.
Yeah, thank God they didn't ruin your 12-month plan.
Oh, dude, I was doing my route and I saw that text pop up and I was like,
It's like you're like, there's nothing I can say that'll help right now.
Not really.
I want
just-
to be supportive. But
I
don't
just
know
went
what
on
to
Google and went, what do you do? And that's when I found the agency stuff in
Yeah.
Chicago. I'm
You
like,
can't roll-
thank fuck.
Can't roll up to the airport and be like, hey, listen, funny story. They'll be like, yeah, go home. You're like, oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang it.
Okay, passport can't get fixed. What do? Do you go without her? Okay, good answer. Good answer.
no.
Get a fake passport.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, I got a guy who can make you a real good one.
So
You won't get stuck in San Juan, I swear.
now if we sailed out of Florida, it would have been fine.
Because you would have never technically left the U.S.
Yes.
Because you go from
Yeah.
U.S. to international water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a birth certificate was more than enough.
Yeah.
But
But since you got on a plane to San Juan, Puerto Rico,
even though that's a U.S. territory.
territory,
Yeah.
apparently you need one for Hawaii too.
What?
Really?
I heard somebody say that.
That's a load of horse
I heard
shit.
it.
I'm gonna Google it.
I think it used to be before it became a state.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Obviously.
I don't trust the internet.
Did they
but-
have passports before Hawaii became a state? When did Hawaii become a state? Like the fucking 10s?
I can't
40s.
Google that fast. Give me a minute.
1940
the
something.
tens?
Yeah, 1910s? I don't know.
I'm not an island guy. I don't know.
It wasn't. It was like less than 100 years ago.
It's 11 and a half hours away.
That's a short
Hawaii
drive.
became a state
59.
August 21st of 1959.
59 close.
Yes.
We've only been 50 states for that long.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You're just having a hell of a time today, aren't you?
Learn
There's
something
a
new every
Koyo
day.
song. There might be a 51st state.
Alaska was also
Wait.
in 59. Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't know it
Hawaii
was
was the 50.
When they bombed Pearl Harbor, it
50th.
wasn't even a state?
Correct.
Andy's just losing
That was
his
in the
fucking
40s, wasn't it?
Yes, that was
47.
Yeah,
for
that was
World
early,
War II.
like 42, 41, 42?
December
41?
7th, 1941.
Yeah, okay.
A
Yeah.
day that will live on in infamy.
Huh.
They touched our fucking
They
boats.
touched our
They
boats.
did touch our boats. And we
we
fucked
dropped
them
the
up.
sun on them.
That is a fact.
Twice.
Huh.
We
I did
apparently
not
made them
know
so scared.
that.
Now we own them. So.
Andy's got to use some U.S.
Why did we?
So
Why
they
did
own
You got to
us.
learn some U.S. history later, huh?
I'm pretty good with history
Okay.
and for sure geology.
When
but
was Illinois a state?
1818?
There you go. All right. You got 1 out of
Alright.
3. You're not bad. Anyway,
Wasn't
So you
that
weren't-
one of the questions for the past, like the?
I know exactly
state
what you're
test?
talking
Yeah,
about.
what test was
There
it?
was a test, though. I don't know the
It was
name.
like the state test.
No.
Yeah.
I,
It
the
had a
only reason I
name.
remember it is because it repeats itself. Like, duh, if you are brain dead if you
Yeah,
don't
the
remember
pass.
that.
Yeah, the pass. If you wanted to.
Did you not
graduate
remember it,
eighth grade.
Marcus? You're just kind of looking at me.
Nope.
No, he's talking about 1818.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck,
there's some
I don't fucking know. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. This
It's just
state's a
it's that
shithole.
simple.
It's like the
The tism in me is
Constitution
like,
test, but some weird.
repeating numbers. We like
Oh
those.
yeah, it was the Constitution test.
Is that what
Yeah,
it's called,
yeah.
though?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
we had to do all the states.
Yup.
The president. No, not the presidents. No, we had to do all the states
Yeah,
and
they
their
did all the
capitals.
states. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I can
Again,
feel-
I'm good at geology.
I don't
I could still do all 50
geology.
states.
The study of rocks. Idiot.
Oh, no.
Dumbass.
Geography. God, I said that twice.
Oh,
Nobody
I-
caught it the first time. I'm throwing it out there. Nobody caught it.
I'm
Great.
really good at geology, motherfucker.
Geography.
Looking at rocks.
To be fair, I did work in the construction industry, aka
I mean, he
working with
kinda-
rocks
he
for like
kinda is
10
good.
years.
Kind of
dude.
working at. Well, you used to work in a
Yeah,
quarry,
exactly.
So fair
In
enough.
sand pits, and
I'm a
I was
geologist.
inside the biggest
Y'all
rock.
work
in the
Bitches
world.
love
Factory.
rocks.
I was 300 feet inside the
right.
biggest rock in the world.
The Earth.
Yeah,
Yo.
correct.
We keep the fucking story
Anyway,
going.
Please.
I can feel
Back
people
to the
tuning
geology or
No.
geography or wherever. we're at.
No.
Literally
Where did we leave
neither.
off on?
Passports.
Passports.
You weren't going to go without Caitlin. Good answer. That's where we stopped.
Correct.
So
We
what?
would've
So you
rescheduled
finally
it.
you're a week and a half away. Passport's fixed.
Yes. So Friday, I forgot what the exact date was.
Do you want me to?
When I was going, sure, pull
calendar.
up that Windows calendar. So that was probably the 7th.
20.
One of these two. This one, the 7th.
7th,
Yes.
7th is when we left.
Departed.
Yeah, we left home at 6-ish
AM or PM?
a.m.
Okay.
Good
answer. Good answer.
Am
Good
or
answer.
The pure and the O.
The Prindle.
Yeah. Or if it's a Ford, the Prindles.
The Prindle's.
Perns.
Or the
Perns 2-1.
Depends on the era. Left at 6.
God, I hate us.
We did, yeah, same. We didn't get to the airport till 9:30 because it was a bunch of accidents per usual.
Jesus Christ.
All the road construction up there ruins
Well,
the
isn't
road.
that-
For reference, this is like a 2.5 hour ride, maybe.
Is it even
It
2
should
hours?
be.
I don't even think so.
Normally,
I
I
don't
can
think
drive
Without
Caitlin there
traffic
like an
in
hour
the
and a
early
half.
morning, like I say, like hour 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I used to drive Caitlin up to the airport, I could be there
Hour
at
45.
half an hour or an hour and a half.
Oh, my location's set. God damn it.
But
You're wrong one.
Why did it?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is it doing this?
Yeah,
An hour and 42 minutes.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
No big deal.
What?
Yeah.
You said it was like 2.5 hours.
I said it was an hour 45
The-
without
the third-
traffic.
like the third time you guessed.
without traffic, whatever, man.
Anyway.
Your traffic.
I forgot what time we
That's
exactly
rude.
boarded our plane, but we got in Puerto Rico
Okay, what-
before 3.
What'd you eat in the airport?
What did we eat at the airport?
Yeah.
Morning beers.
We barely had time.
Oh, that's
to
true.
Really,
I
Well, I
suppose
mean,
if
we got. I did stop for food. It wasn't like breakfast food or anything.
Did
though.
you get Starbies?
No.
Damn it.
Brother,
my
the
God.
line at
The
the airport
line.
Starbies is never feasible.
For both of them.
Yeah.
all of them, every one
Yeah.
of them ever.
Well,
yeah.
and I'm
even
not-
McDonald's, like their coffee line, just the people.
McDonald's
There's
usually
a
kind of quick.
there's a separate line for just coffee at McDonald's,
That's
and it's
true.
equally as long as
Yes.
the food line for McDonald's.
Because I think it was the last time when we went to Maine. Like you had stopped at the Starbucks, and I like sat there for like 20 minutes watching you like slowly step
And
forward.
so there was 2 reasons why I didn't. Because of that trip. The
Yep.
one was because of the wait, and 2 was because after all the Chicago taxes, it came out my
It was
little
so
Danish, and I got like a medium-sized coffee.
Yep.
It was $20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Airport
Chicago,
tax.
Yeah.
Chicago, and airport tax.
Oh yeah, it
correct.
was.
Both of them.
Yeah.
both. of them.
If I go through my Starbucks app, I could
Nah.
find the receipt. But yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I was
no,
just like-
I we fully believe you.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I was smart enough. The night before, I went to Hy-Vee and I just bought like 2 of those.
Like cold brew coffee
Yeah,
or
cold
whatever.
brew stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you had your coffee.
yeah, we had our coffee.
Hell.
I
Long?
barely even finished mine actually.
That I mean, once you're up and going, it's kind of like
Yeah.
You don't want to drink a whole bunch. You're on a plane for how many hours?
Florida 3.5.
We were on the plane for 4 hours and 30 minutes, I think.
That ain't
Okay,
bad.
that's not
It
terrible.
wasn't too bad.
That was like our Washington trip.
On the plus
About,
side,
yeah.
your door didn't fly off your airplane and nobody died. So
Yeah, actually.
it's been like, oh, my parents went to Florida, and I was like, this is like the worst time ever, according to the news for flying airplanes.
They
And a lot
do
of
it.
people
They
I
do
know
it
are
every few
flying.
years though.
It's fine.
I mean, you remember the Malaysia shit?
Flight 370.
I don't even
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
I-
And every week it was a whole new thing, and then all of a sudden it
no.
stopped.
It just crashed in the ocean. Everybody knows.
Yeah,
that.
no one cares.
Twice.
Really.
But everyone's like, nobody knows
Twice?
what happened to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy's
Yeah.
learning so much today.
The flight crashed twice.
There were 2 different planes from that airline that crashed within
Not
like
just 370.
Yeah, like within
yeah, no,
like
I thought
a
you meant
week
like
or
to
two
say
of
like
each other.
it
It
skipped.
skipped.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, it skipped.
Oh,
And
yeah,
like,
like it
oh,
skipped,
we
yeah.
got thrust again. We're good.
Yeah,
We
like-
got a
yeah, like a
second-
rocket
we got
went
a second wind. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like, oh yeah, they got a second wind. The fucking picked back up. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway.
Anyway,
I don't think that's how planes work, but okay.
they made a whole movie
They
about a
can
guy
get,
that did it.
They can get lucky once. Yeah.
the flight there, great. Wi-Fi is free now on United.
That's cool.
I was
Is
able-
it like mediocre even at best?
I got 3 down and 1 up. I was able to watch Nick flicks.
That's as fast,
Fair then. Okay.
as fast as my
Yeah.
parents' internet
It
was before
took-
Starlink.
Yeah. Okay.
It took 10 seconds
I'll
to
say I've-
like initially buffer it, but then it was smooth.
yeah, I've paid for airplane Wi-Fi and it's been mediocre.
Oh
at
yeah,
best,
no, I'll
so-
never pay for it.
I don't.
Yeah.
Pay, I don't pay
Yeah.
for shit.
Yeah. Fair.
I'll raw dog the flight, stare at the headrest
Yeah.
for 4 hours.
So shout out United.
They're not a sponsor. Wish,
No,
wish
they're
they
not.
were.
Not at all.
They yelled at
If
me.
we're picking one, it's JetBlue. So sponsor me, please. What do you mean? Ooh,
JetBlue.
that's like the best one.
Is it?
Yes, you're thinking Spirit.
Yeah. Or
Jet-
Southwest.
JetBlue.
JetBlue's like the nicest one.
Southwest is okay. I mean, it's not great. It'll
Round-
get you to
round
Florida
trip
cheap.
JetBlue was
It
actually
is a
like
thing.
1,500 for
Yeah,
us.
JetBlue's dope.
That's the only reason we didn't pick them.
It's very blue in
so-
there. It's crazy.
crazy how the Jet be blue.
yeah.
Yeah, JetBlue's like nice. That's
Oh,
why. That's why we
and,
never fly it.
Our flight had DirecTV. That was kind of cool.
Did you watch Cornhole?
I
That's
watched
what we did
South
on the.
Park,
That's what we
actually.
did on the way to Washington. It was on the second
Competitive
flight.
cornhole.
I
We
was
did.
too fucked up to remember anything on
I
that
know.
flight.
You were out of it.
on both
Yeah.
flights.
Both
Yeah.
of them, yeah.
All
On the
of
one,
it.
at least the stewardess gave him the booze. The other one, he almost got kicked off the fucking plane.
I had to tell that story to somebody the other day.
Yeah.
Like,
Turns
I
out.
almost got kicked off a flight mid-flight. They're like, "What?" I'm like,
Yeah, they almost opened up the door and
They
kicked me out.
were really angry with me for no fucking.
You cannot have that
You
alcohol on this
you
plane.
can't bring your own. Apparently, you can't drink your own.
Well, no. You can
bring
bring
it.
your own. You just can't open it.
You
up
cannot
on the
drink
plane.
it on the
Yeah.
plane.
It's not like I was getting shit-faced. I had
Well,
one to
there- I
calm
was like,
my
to be fair,
nerves.
To be fair, you
on
did.
the TSA rules, you can bring your own alcohol. They never
Yes.
say anything about opening
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
But to
You
be
can
fair,
drink your own fucking hair, your fucking shampoo and shit. They won't bitch at you.
Yeah.
Have you
As
seen,
long as it's only in a 12-ounce fucking thing, you're
have you
fine.
guys seen the guy that cooks meals in airplane bathrooms?
No.
What?
Okay.
Keep telling your story. I'll
Slight
I'm gonna find
intermission.
this.
We gotta find it.
But
It's
the
so
flight there
sketchy.
was great. I'll explain the flight back when we go through
When
my
we
pictures
arrive.
towards the end of the trip.
Let's see if I can. Are these all?
2 6-volt batteries.
I'm trying to see if there's one on like Instagram or something. I can
Bruh.
I
actually,
think
Brother.
Here we
that's
go.
the one.
Give
There
me
you
some
go.
volume, Marcus. This guy's a psychopath. Can I skip
So
through?
it just takes flights to do this country?
I don't know, but he should get banned from the airline. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I can't
was-
skip.
yeah, I was gonna say there's,
It won't let me
there's
skip.
music.
Yeah.
He's
that's-
going
he's
through TSA.
literally going to an airport.
escalators. He's got it's garlic shrimp is the recipe he's gonna
Yeah.
cook apparently.
In an airplane
He is
bathroom.
very
Oh
close.
my
to the
dude, why the fuck
it
would you
is.
trust
There it
that
is.
fucking water?
Look at
Oh
what he's
yeah,
doing.
using their water. Oh,
But look what he's using us two big
is he boiling
cells.
it?
Yes, he's cooking food from
Oh.
frozen.
And he's
I thought he would like.
is
I thought he'd hook the
smoke
batteries up
alarms
to
don't
a
go off?
pan or
he
something.
is
No.
sous videing fucking shrimp
Oh, it's frozen.
in a plain fucking
Sink.
sink bathroom.
Don't freeze on me
That's
now.
fucking
Come on.
disgusting.
Oh,
Why?
It froze on me.
Yeah.
Okay, we got
That's
the gist of
gross.
it. That is
But again,
fucking disgusting.
he's literally cooking food
That
in
dude
there.
needs to go to fucking prison and
Yeah.
not the nice
To be
kind.
fair, he looks like a good old boy. He's probably eating.
To be fair,
worse.
all the comments, I blow my nose in those things.
Yeah.
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 For real?
Anyway, so yeah, there's people like that exist.
Gross.
I don't know why I was saying that, but that's a thing. So, yeah.
So Nick, you didn't
Gross.
cook an in-flight meal, is what I'm
No.
hearing. Okay.
No.
you could have been famous.
I could have been.
There's a lot of things you can do on a plane to get famous.
Yeah.
So apparently the flight there was not
Fine.
just
Yeah,
fine.
the
Okay.
flight there was great, smooth.
Sick. Where'd you fly into? St. Petersburg, you said? No, Florida.
San Juan.
Oh, you flew
Puerto
into-
Rico.
I thought you flew into Florida. My bad.
We considered it, but it was actually more expensive doing that
Okay.
than just going straight to Puerto Rico.
Neat.
Yeah, no. Round trip, it was $600-ish
That's actually
per
not
person
bad
or
at
for
all.
both of yous?
per person.
That's still not bad.
It's not,
No,
it's
still
not
not bad.
terrible.
No.
Yeah.
Considering our
So we spent-
bags were free.
Yeah. Considering we spent $200 one way to Vermont.
Yeah, a
Thanks,
person.
thanks, Marcus.
So
Hey.
the thing with
At
United,
least you got fucking first class. lucky
Because we
assholes.
overpaid the first time.
Yeah.
so the
Marcus
thing,
is like, the price went up, buy them now. I'm like, what?
oh yeah, that shit. The thing with United, and I learned this trick because Caitlin flies with them for her work trips. You only check like your regular checked bag, and it's always free with them.
Sure.
But then on that same screen, it'll be like, oh, you can check your carry-on for like an extra. I don't know how much it is, but like it's extra, and you'll just hit no
Checking
thanks.
your
And right
carry-on,
before
dude.
you like finish everything, then they always hit you with the, oh wait, your carry-on can be free if you check it.
Oh, it's like if you're gonna cancel Sirius
Yep.
XM to give it to you for cheaper
Yes,
later.
it did it twice.
It wants you hit no first.
Yep.
It's like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know, and I was like hesitant. She's like, no, trust me. The moment before you hit finalize, it's gonna do it, and sure enough, it fucking did. Like that's crazy.
One of these days they're gonna change that. You'll be like,
So
wait,
what does checking your carry-on do? Just makes
one,
it free?
Just one less thing to put it up there, I guess. Yeah.
instead of
Well, it's
carrying
not a
it on.
carry-on anymore then.
Yeah.
Like-
No.
But it's still a free bag you get to.
Yeah.
buy.
Oh yeah. I get that. It's just like
You
like
don't have to fight
not
people
really
to get your
carry
bag
on,
off
I
if
guess.
you don't need it.
Yeah.
I guess.
There's the thing, if you
Fair,
don't need it, yeah.
Yeah,
throw
if
it
you're
on
waiting
the
for a
plane.
bag, you might
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay.
And then the hack, bring a backpack with you, and that counts as your free item.
That's your lap
Yeah.
bag. Yeah.
I
So
always
I
do
had
that.
my Steam Deck, and I had
Jesus
some
Christ.
fuck what I have in there, Claritin.
I don't fly enough to know things.
Some
fair,
drugs,
yeah.
basically.
Well, yeah, no, that
Hell
was
yeah.
my 4th flight ever. So
Yeah.
Fair.
Damn.
I've flown
Um,
twice. It's pretty cool.
yeah.
3 times
So
technically.
landed in San Juan at like 3 p.m. our time here.
Okay.
Sick.
Got to the hotel fairly quickly.
Because
but
you stayed the night in Puerto Rico before
we
you got on
did.
the boat.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We stayed the night there. We didn't wander off too much.
Mhm.
Which-
Um,
by the way, that's the fucking way to do
I
cruises.
say, well, that's probably a pretty good thing too, because you get a nice rest before you're on the cruise.
We get a nice rest,
Yeah.
and we wanted a whole day for the next day to explore because
Yeah.
on our first cruise when we made a stop there, Caitlin had a bad migraine because the weather during the time it was like in the hundreds.
There
And
was
it
like hurricane
humid as
stuff going
fuck.
on nearby. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Love
bad.
that.
The first,
So-
your first cruise or your last one was bad. I think.
Yes,
like around it.
She only saw one thing there, and when her and her younger sister went back to the boat, I was like, "Well, the boat doesn't leave here till 7 p.m. So if I'm already off, I'm gonna fucking walk around." And I found a bunch of shit to do, and I'm like, "Oh, great! Now I can show Caitlin like the 6 places that I checked out
Yeah.
by
Oh wait,
myself."
there's a bunch of cool stuff here. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of cool shit, and it was all still there.
Sweet.
It's actually much more improved too.
Yeah.
Hell
All
yeah.
big tourist dollars coming in.
Yeah.
Say, or
Probably
should
the
we go through
furthest I
pictures?
strayed was I walked 2 blocks down to a
Tim
Cold
Hortons.
Stone.
Oh.
No.
Cold Stone Creamery?
Yeah.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Went
They're
down
not
there.
a third world country.
I
Mark.
do
no,
love
no.
ice cream.
It is a very nice place actually.
Puerto Rico in general.
Yeah.
Well, the part you were in at least.
Well, San Juan at least.
Yeah,
Yeah, San
yeah.
Juan's very nice.
Say, do we have pictures to reference?
No,
or-
because the next picture is him get on the
kind
boat.
of. I took
Okay.
some.
I didn't know if you had any of like.
I mean, I
from
had-
just San Juan.
Yeah.
I had some on my phone, but
Okay.
I just sent like
Yeah.
the nicer ones.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell me.
I
Just tell me when to click on stuff.
Yeah.
But
The
yeah.
first night there, we just stayed close to our hotel. Again, the furthest I walked was 2 blocks down to get ice cream, and I brought it back. When I did that, because both my hands were full with ice cream, guess what passed me?
Oh, the
A
Mondeo.
silver Ford Mondeo.
Oh,
Which, for anyone who
dream
doesn't
car.
know, me and Nick are Ford Fusion fans, and Ford made a Ford Fusion station wagon called the Mondeo,
I
which
do love a
the
wagon.
United States did not get.
Yeah, the States did not.
Was it a
fucking get
wagon or the car?
It was the
Is
wagon.
it this one?
Yep,
Yes.
it was
Let me
exactly
open
that.
image new
Yeah.
tab.
It was the titanium too. It had the fog lights and shit.
Wagon.
So
They're
yeah,
so cool.
It's a Fusion wagon, and it's
Like-
pretty sick. And I wish we got that.
That looks like it's at a rally event.
Kind of.
This is at Byron Motorsports
There's a
Park.
porta potty in the back. Yeah.
There's dudes.
I was walking on the
walking the
sidewalk
course.
and I saw it pass me like going down there, and I just went,
Yeah.
"Fuck!"
You need like
At least you got to stare at it and be like, "Damn it!"
And it was
I'm
the
just
only
mad.
one I saw too, because in my head I'm like, "Okay, no, I'll see another. Surely I'll see
yeah.
another tomorrow." And I fucking
Yeah,
did.
I'm pretty sure like later that night you sent us a message. You're like, "Guys, I saw one, but I had my hands full."
Yep, I was so fucking pissed.
that's your one dream and it's just gone forever.
Yep.
Got to move to San Juan.
Oh no, we're already planning the 3rd trip there. So.
Then bring a car back. Drive it back from the
drive it back.
island.
They had some pretty neat cars.
Yeah.
honestly, yeah.
So yeah, saw your dream car.
Yeah. I didn't take a picture of it because it's not cool, but it was interesting. Our Uber the next day to drop us off to the cruise port, it was a brand new Nissan. It's not an Altima. What's the other sedan they have?
Crown,
Sentra?
Sentra.
Yeah.
It was a brand new Sentra. It had it had leather seats and shit, but it was stick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I imagine foreign cars would
Kind
be
of like
more.
what color was
stick.
like this white one? More or
It was
less?
blue. It was like the blue there.
Nick, I can't see what you're pointing at.
Where your mouse is
Okay.
right now. Yeah.
You just like pointed up.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
just generally on the right side of the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that
It was
color.
a leather manual.
Yeah,
'Cause in,
leather, man.
That's-
in the
yeah,
U.S.,
that's
manuals are just the base model.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I was
Yeah.
shocked.
Pisses me off. They won't give you
Yeah.
features in a bad config.
Hell yeah.
Hate it here.
And I didn't realize it was stick at first because like our Uber was like a pretty good driver.
good at it.
Yeah, I didn't notice until we got in like crawling traffic on the interstate. I kind of felt the jerk. I'm like, oh, it's stick.
Plug-in
yeah.
hybrid stick. You can use the EV to roll out first gear, so you're not stopping and starting in traffic.
Honestly, yeah.
That would
pretty dope.
actually be awesome.
I don't know how you
that'd be
would make
nice.
that work inside the transmission, but I like the thought.
But
I like the thought.
No,
I mean,
you
bro,
don't.
I
you
gotta
don't-
call somebody.
You don't
but-
build the motors into.
Oh, you put them on the hubs.
You
and
put
just
them on
have
the
a button.
wheels.
Yeah, you just have a
Yo.
button.
Like, no, it just does it by
Call
wheel
gear.
speed.
Yeah, but you have to tell it how to go somehow.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you have the clutch pushed in, and if you have the clutch pushed in and you hit the throttle, it will go.
Yeah.
And if you leave the clutch pushed in and hit the brake, you'll stop.
There's got to be a way.
I think that
would
could
be
done.
awesome.
Yeah.
That would actually be nice.
Yeah, the clutch is.
Or you just
the-
like click a button that turns into hybrid mode. To,
Well, yeah.
or like hybrid takeoff or something. Like there's probably a
Right.
way to do it.
Hell
Like you
yeah.
like if you put it in first, like clutch and gas, or in
Oh,
neutral clutch and
you
gas.
just have
Well, it's
7 gears, but only 6 of them. You could
Yeah.
shift it over into,
you click
and
it
it's
into-
just a solenoid.
Yeah.
and like
Well, it's like the F1 cars that start in EV and they
Yeah.
bump start, like going as they're
They take
traveling.
out of the pit.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
the kinetic energy.
I
recovery
kind of did
system.
something similar to.
Is that what that's called?
Yes, KERS.
Curs?
Yeah.
Curs. I like curs.
That's how the hybrids work.
I like
yeah.
some race curs.
That's how the hybrids work in WRC as well. That's why the meter builds up. Have you used the real cars or no?
No.
Like the WRC
They fucking
cars?
shit and get.
They're horrifying.
I don't remember that. I
The
guess.
meter like builds up. Once it's full, then you drain it.
I was I saw the meter. I'm like, I don't know what this means. I'm just hauling
Yeah.
ass. It's fine.
They're fast as shit. Anyway.
I kind of did something similar to your Camry where I would always put it in EV only mode when taking off.
Wait, what?
Just for traffic and stuff.
Your rental Camry when you were dropping your truck off.
Oh, yeah.
When he was
my
in
bad,
your
yeah.
Camry, yeah.
Yes.
Not like
Yeah, or
somebody
if we were
else.
just driving instead.
I thought we were talking about you
crude
on
in
your
EV.
trip. I'm like, when did you drive a? Okay.
No. He's just
yeah.
He's towing a rented Camry, just beating
like,
the fuck out of
sure.
it.
All right.
If we stayed longer in San Juan, I definitely would have rented a car. It's not the best walkable city.
Yeah.
You could do it. You can do it. You're
Honestly,
you'll
I would
be
just
kinda
rally the
miserable.
whole fucking whatever island of Puerto Rico I'm on. Like, all right, fastest time from here
Fuck it.
all the way around.
There are
Rent
good, there
full
are
loop.
good back roads.
I say
You
it
could.
seems more like a bikeable island.
Yeah,
Moped.
fair.
There were a lot
okay,
more. There were a
moped's
lot
fair,
more
yeah.
like scooters
Scooting,
or
yeah.
like
Groms.
Honda monkeys.
A Grom would go crazy on fucking Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Lowered fucking stretch. The
I-
ruckus stretch just mobbing corners, brother.
On the second island we're in, there were a fuck ton of navies,
Ooh.
but it was like
Yeah.
the perfect island.
It was
for
just a
that.
tiny little island.
Yeah, it's just like that's all you kind of need here.
It really
Question:
is.
on any of your trips, was there any like cliff jumping or anything like
There was
good?
zip lining
Oh, okay.
off cliffs.
I know Jamaica is known for like cliff diving and shit.
And he goes, is there
Oh,
anything
I was just
good?
curious if there were, yeah, kind of.
There may have.
Don't get me wrong,
there may
I
have
love a
been. I
nice,
probably just
relaxing
didn't, like-
Remember,
vacation
Nick, we
life.
have to sell these two on a friend's cruise.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
If
This
it's
is
to
the line
Jamaica,
that- this is
we're
the line
down.
to do it. Actually,
If it's to Jamaica, we
we'll
gotta
go
go to
into it.
Jamaica.
Okay,
busy.
I don't care.
There's a
I
ton
just
of
wanna
weed there, and I
fucking-
want to
oh,
get high as
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Jamaica.
You could do
You're
that
gonna get
here.
fucking.
Do it
You're
in
gonna
your
get
bathtub.
detained, and we're gonna have to leave you behind.
They can't arrest me if it's in my system.
That's not true, actually. They actually literally.
That's how that works.
Actually, maybe we should. I like this idea.
I would say this cruise line is the one to do it if we actually do it, and we'll go into that.
You mean because there's no kids on it?
Yes, that's part of it, but there's
I heard
some
there was a couple of
bullshit.
singles bachelor nights and such.
There is actually.
Andy's gonna get put in the brig.
Kayla and I got curious and be like, surely there can't be like that many people, can there? And we
Ah,
went
they
into
got-
like the little club they had, and we're like, oh, holy shit!
You guys got
brother.
curious about the singles on
We did
the boat.
not go in there.
Definitely didn't hang a pineapple outside.
Oh
the door,
wow!
huh?
Wonder why all these pineapples are on these people's doors.
people love
So-
These people are very tropical. We love this.
The one and only time I saw it was when I sent you guys that Snapchat.
Ah, sure it was. It always has. been.
I was expecting to see more on this one than the family
Hey, man, there's-
friendly one I was on.
there's
no,
20
I saw more on the family friendly one,
There's 2,700 people on this boat. You got to look harder.
and it was full.
Yeah.
Yeah, we overheard security on the first day when we were there saying like we're at near full capacity. We're like, holy
Got to be so
Hell
cool to
yeah,
have like
dude.
a police scanner, but for the boat.
we just bring the Bowfangs and put them on
Tune 'em in.
scan.
It'd be so cool to just listen.
that
to
would
it.
be fucking hilarious.
Like,
be
oh,
good entertainment.
drunk and disorderly deck 4. You're like,
Guys, go, 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 go,
We gotta go there.
We gotta go watch.
we're gonna save our boy. It's like guy showing his ass deck 17. You're like,
Fucking, where's Andy?
Where'd he
at?
go?
Andy, can I get a radio check, please? Deck 17. Boyo, you
Guys,
better
I'm
get your ass.
busy. Guys, I'm busy.
guys, can you see me from up here? Well, we can't, but somebody else can. And
You're on the scanner, brother.
it's like we're playing a 2D platformer. Go left, left, left. Go run. Turn around down the ladder. Trips, falls.
Okay, you might have
God.
sold me on a cruise. Damn it.
Hell yeah! All right, so we can go into the pictures then.
Oh, hell
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
Look at a boat.
I'm still stuck on Bowfangs on a boat. Where it's like one's on the bow, one's on the starboard.
Bothing on the boat.
Radioing each other, getting international crimes for using
I am
it.
gonna pull up our app so I remember the name of all these islands.
Good
Yo,
lord, that looks like
Heelys
a
on the-
funky ass
You have a-
fucking boat.
So
You have a Virgin app?
Reddit
engine.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
into
it's just
the app.
Reddit.
I'm gonna go into the app here
Sure, go ahead.
when we get to it.
Okay.
It's probably just a big map, isn't it?
Part of the function.
I would have to assume
That's part of the
yeah.
function.
You have to quit interrupting and get
17.
to it.
It's 17 fucking stories tall. for
17
Christ's sakes.
stories. Yeah, it was pretty good sized boat.
That's a big ass boat.
That was when we were waiting
So
to.
is this the one you were on right here?
Hell yeah.
No,
little
wait,
dinghy.
that one was actually for sale.
You should have bought it. Should have bought it and sailed home.
we get a one-way ticket trip, and instead of buying cars, we buy a sailboat and sail back.
Sail it up the Mississippi River.
We would be the first people sailing from the southern islands to the U.S. legally. We're just on a fucking door with some paddles.
That would be a horrible idea. Me and Andy would fucking push each other off.
I'd leave both of yous.
We'd have to jump out to fucking push it. What do you mean? All right, let's go out. Start doggy paddling behind it.
Marcus in there. I need a Zin. Like, bro, you left him at shore. Shit.
No, they're in your pocket. They're fucking soaked with
they're
salt water
soaked.
now.
They're all just floating down the fight. My Zin!
Not when they're on your custom metal tin you were gonna
Oh
order.
yeah, the holster,
The
brother.
fucking they got a desiccant packet in your Zins. You throw the wrong one in.
Damn it. Fuck it. I'm starting a fucking document now.
Stop. No, do not start vacation 27. Sail home.
Oh,
Say
fuck.
Vacation ideas. Here we go.
Big ass boat.
Hey, I'm telling you, I want to do the jet ski trip up the Mississippi.
no.
We have talked about
torture.
this.
It's-
It sounds horrible.
it sounds
I
torture.
already have a fucked
we can
up
go,
back.
we can go through locks and dams.
It's
I found
still
out.
torture.
Locks and dams.
It costs money.
No, it doesn't.
Locks and dams?
No, it does not.
Are you
$0,
sure?
1,000%.
Okay.
Dude does it in a kayak, which is actually the most terrifying thing in the world. Is to go through a lock and dam in a kayak.
It's
But
fine.
yes,
The water's just
you can
kind of
do
going
it.
up and down. But
Yeah.
anyway, we're here to talk about Nick's boat, not
Yeah,
yours.
sorry.
I took that when we were dropping off our luggage because we were able to drop it off at like 8:30 in the morning if we wanted to just walk around the city.
Nice.
We
When were
weren't
you departing?
Hmm?
When did you have to be back on the boat?
So we were supposed to be on the boat for our check-in time at 5:30.
Oh, you got literally all day almost. That's sick.
Well, that way you can fly
could've.
in the morning, land in the middle
So-
of the
Fair,
afternoon.
fair. I didn't think about that.
It was around like 1:30 and the heat was getting to both of us, but it was getting to
How
Caitlin a
how
lot more.
hot is it?
It was 90 degrees that day,
Oh,
and the
okay.
humidity was at 70%.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So an average day in Illinois.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So
that's a Midwestern.
our
day.
first day there, it was 87, but the humidity was like 40 something. So it was nice.
It probably didn't help that you left Illinois at like 40 degrees and get up here and you're like, oh, it's hot again.
Well, yeah, and I was kind of worried about that with Caitlin too, because like any weather change like that, it's
50 degree swing of weather.
instant,
Yeah.
baby.
instant recipe for a migraine for her. So,
So there's your boat.
yeah, so that was our boat.
Should I start clicking through pictures or do you want more storytelling?
No, we can go through the pictures.
say,
The-
yeah,
the
we don't know
the
what the
second half
pictures
we could
are,
get to when
so-
we get pictures of our room.
That's fine. I'm trying to keep everything on track ish.
So that sign was in front of our boat there. I love Puerto Rico, and we took many other pictures with very similar signs in all the other islands.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Yeah, the sun was brutal that
Nick has
day.
no
and-
sunglasses.
you
just raw
You can
dogging the
already
sun.
see the red.
It's 100 degrees and humid. Yeah, I don't
Fair.
blame
Yeah.
him.
The
I
sunburn
sweat when it's like
setting
40
in.
degrees out.
Yeah.
I caught a tan today.
All right, so
Nick found
we
a
were
bird.
we were on our way to this part of the island where there's a bunch of cats.
Because street cats are dope.
Yeah, the street cats
cats
are
are
there.
dope.
They're one of the reasons why San Juan's very clean is they're practically free pest control.
oh, fair. This
yeah,
is, that makes
so
sense.
a lot of the locals there, they just kind of take care of these stray
Yeah,
cats.
yeah.
And there's an animal shelter there, on the part of the island we were going to where they spay or neuter any new ones they find to decrease the
Keep it,
population.
yeah,
because
keep it under
population.
control a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
it was like within the past 10 years is when there was like, oh shit,
We have a
got
problem.
a cat problem now and
All of a
not
sudden-
a rodent problem.
Yeah, all the birds and mice are dead. You're like, we got to do something.
They're eating each other now.
Yeah.
Shit.
So yeah, now they're working on like adoptions to people that live in Puerto Rico, or if you're visiting there and you want to take a cat home.
I was
they'll
literally gonna
they'll
ask. I was like,
facilitate
you
flights
know-
back.
That's
Yeah, I was like, I could just shove one in my bag.
Yeah, but the cat couldn't listen to you. He speaks Spanish.
Andale. That's all I need to know.
So
I
on
like
the,
cats. Listen anyway.
Because that's all you know in Spanish.
Hey.
on the way there, pigeons and doves are so desensitized to people over there. They'll follow you. They'll
land on your
you.
shoulder. Or
Bandit.
something.
Got a little tag.
banded.
So
I'd
we
steal-
were
I'd steal a dove,
stopped
too.
because I was the only one that could use my phone in Puerto Rico. So
Interesting.
I was trying to get directions exactly to where it was again, and that pigeon just landed on my shoulder. I'm like, oh, sick.
Oh, dude.
He got cool
What up,
birds.
homie?
So
Do you feel like a pirate?
a little bit. he hung on my shoulder for like several minutes.
He's just waiting for birds.
I was able to fucking pet him and everything. I'm like, yo.
that's so
Scoop them up like one of the chickens.
Just, yeah, put him in your arms. Bird.
So then down 2 blocks there was a place you could pay $1 and they give you
Feed.
Yeah, like feed if you want to feed more. So if you go to the next picture.
Will do. Oh my god.
Burb. Look at the one on your shoulder, just absolute raw dog.
Yup.
Birds. Good lord.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So many birds.
That was actually really cool.
Being really cool.
I forgot
that
how
one.
I counted.
Oh hell yeah.
I lost count of how many I counted that were on me, but it was
I say that's like
1, 2,
six
there's
or
like
8.
10.
yeah, at least.
Damn. The hungry birds.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then even after they were done, like I was kind of wanting to fly off me, like, okay, I don't have food anymore, and they just still hung out with me. I'm like, oh shit.
They're just chilling.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was pretty cool. I did pass that area the first time we were there, but I
You guys didn't have a ton of free time, so
didn't have a lot of free time, and I left my wallet on the boat, so I couldn't pay for feed.
the guy, I think you're trying to rip him off. You're like, I cannot pay. He's like, pay, please.
Yeah, and it was cash only too. Still on this trip too. So like, there
how
was
good
no way I could've-
are across all the islands? How good is the English across everybody's? I'm assuming okay. Like,
Yeah,
In all the tourist cities, it's probably great.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
assuming. I just.
I mean, there was some Spanish, but I mean, like all the people
Yeah.
we talked to was really good English.
fair. Okay.
I don't
Just
think,
checking.
I don't think there's really like any official language over there.
Gotcha.
It's the U.S. territory.
I
but it's
don't
in-
know exactly how many other islands you guys went to, so I'm like, I don't know.
yeah.
How is it, brother?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, you're gonna find out.
Funny enough, the British Virgin Islands had the worst English.
Average British.
Average
losers.
British moment.
Yeah, average British
Beans
moment.
on
I don't like
toast
listening to them
having ass
speak anyway.
motherfuckers.
Fair,
But they sound so smart.
but
They say Zed. They're just wrong.
they didn't
sound-
even they didn't even have British accents either. It was
No.
just
Then
not-
they're even more wrong.
it just wasn't good English.
Just the Virgin Islands.
yeah,
Damn it.
Boo.
Anyway.
Anyway, the next
Oh,
one.
that's-
Okay, so
that's a vidya.
that is the video when we first arrived to the cat shelter or sanctuary area.
Yeah.
There was one guy who actually works in like the rescue part of it.
Mm-hmm.
You saw us sitting there with one of the cats that was really attached to Caitlin,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "Oh, if you want to have them all come out, just do this." So he walks in there, he comes back out with a big bag, and he said,
Oh.
"Just shake it. They're gonna
Run. Shake the bag.
And
They'll go
sure
crazy.
enough, there were like we saw 4 cats down by the ocean on the other side that you could see. So
just
the moment
fucking
she shook it,
start
they
running.
fucking ran.
Started
Like holy shit!
Bro loves his treats.
Hell
So-
So
yeah.
here, we can play this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, play it.
6, 7, 8.
Oh, more cats just
9.
coming out of the woodwork.
Just literally coming out the cracks. 10.
Yeah.
everywhere. Street cats.
About a dozen cats just chilling.
Just
Yeah.
vibing, looking for snacks.
Hell yeah.
And then I think I sent a second video too. There should be
That might
more.
be,
Oh,
that might be the
was
one
it.
at the
Okay.
end on
Oh,
Snapchat.
the second one was no, the Snapchat one
I'll take a
was
look real
of
quick.
the
That's
burbs.
that. This one.
But yeah, you can play it.
You want the burb one?
Sure.
Okay. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
god.
what, that's what it
Lord.
looked like.
There's so many
There's
birds.
about
Look at all those
100
chickens.
fucking birds
Yeah.
God damn. There's
there's
so many
no
birds.
audio.
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
about a
anyway.
20 by 30
Listen, I
fucking square.
took audio out for the most part. Not that there was copyright.
It might just
music,
be
but
VLC
it
being
was
installed
just
again.
VLC.
Yeah, we love that. We
I mean,
love that.
there was nothing interesting audio wise in the videos anyway.
Oh, there's just bird noises.
Yeah, it's just
Burb.
yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the people weren't even feeding them there. They were just kind of there because
They're
it's like
just
oh,
standing
bird
around.
attraction, and they just hang out with you.
Bird located.
Yeah.
Bird.
So
Government drones.
That was overlooking the ocean by the cat sanctuary. Actually, that was a
Looking.
that was a
Hate that.
that was a 30x shot. I think I took on my phone.
Oh Jesus! So this is
pretty
far
good.
away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. I noticed it when I was trying to do like a panorama. Like, what the fuck is that in the
what the
building? Oh, sick.
There's just some weird eyes up there.
Yeah. The street art they have over there is really cool.
Oh, I completely believe that.
Yeah.
There's a dude like chilling in his lawn chair, looking over the city. Like feels like Batman up there.
Right?
I have the tallest building.
I didn't send pictures of it, but within every street pole had like a bunch of different like meme or local meme stickers over there. It's like,
No.
oh, that's like
That's
their
fun.
culture.
I
There.
think you
That's
sent
neat.
us 1 or 2 of those in the Discord.
I did in the Discord, yeah,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
almost every island had like
bu-
different
yeah, a bunch
ones.
of them,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like,
Year-
oh, that's their memes. That's cool.
Year's 2025. They have crickets now, and they're just going crazy down there, just printing out memes.
The next picture.
Jesus Christ.
This is what we call
What game is
addiction.
this?
Balatro.
Balatro.
God damn.
It's free on Games Pass.
It's Nick's addiction currently.
Yeah.
It's-
So
Play real poker.
there is
Lose the house. Lose the house.
there's one mod for the subreddit that I do that is the whole reason I play this game now too. And she sends me like the stupid Bellagio memes of like people playing it in unusual places, like
on the boat.
She sent me one last month of someone in the woods with their MacBook playing it, and the caption was like "Love nature." So I said, "Give me a month. I have an idea for it, but you got to give me time."
I gotta meme Arthur.
And fucking funny enough, the day of, like, it was exactly a month. Then she replied to that DM and said, "Still waiting." So that's when I took that picture and I put "Cruise boring as hell."
Cruise boring. Hate that.
You just need Subway Surfers in the corner now. Running on your phone in the corner.
Literally, I loaded the game there, took the picture, and just fucking shut it.
Likely story.
I'm just like, I'm not in the mood.
Sex swing? Hell yeah.
Oh.
I heard Nick say, yeah, wait a minute.
No, we tried.
Yeah. Good for you for even trying.
You are by far not the first person to try that out as a sex swing.
We tried.
Good answer. Good answer.
Family feud in here.
Tried it. The balcony's too small.
Balcony. Is this a wide angle shot? I'm assuming
That is wide.
because I'm sure
It's just enough to fit those two chairs.
It's enough for two people.
Brother didn't like the wind between his cheeks.
No, I did. That wasn't the problem.
that's freeing. Okay.
It was freeing as
You see the
fuck.
neighbor's camera peek over this divider.
Hello.
It's a nice little balcony.
Yeah, that was our balcony. The hammock is comfortable as fuck.
Oh, the room's
And
kind of
that is our
fancy.
room.
Is that flesh water?
Cute.
Yes.
Oh, the camera's blocking.
Yeah,
Hold on.
they give you two of them. We stuck one in the fridge because they don't believe in cold
Squib.
water.
A little squib.
Yep, that's the one we took home.
Is that a
is it?
fucking
That is.
sextant?
What? Yeah, I'll say, what is the little metal thing
That's
next
it's
to
a
it?
sextant. It's
Nope,
for
that-
It's for
stargazing.
sex?
It's a
No.
bottle opener.
bottle opener, but it was like 25
It does
bucks.
look like
No,
that.
it's
That's what
totally
it's
a
just
sextant.
$25?
Yes.
That's what it's.
If you stole it?
No, if you wanted it at the gift shop. too.
Oh, no, it would have been
So-
free in my book bag on the way home with me.
Okay,
They would have
so-
charged you for
The
it.
Squid.
TSA would have had some questions like, what the fuck is this?
The squid guy was 12,
Oh,
and we
okay.
went to like
Worth.
the gift shop, but
Yeah, that's what it
they were
is.
all like beat up or like they had weird colors.
They're like
Oh,
textured.
yeah.
And
So I sent a message to in our app, which I'll
Oh,
explain,
yeah.
and said like, "Hey," and I sent a picture like, "My wife and I really want this, but the one on the gift shops, they're like not in great shape. Can we
Yeah.
take the one here?"
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, let me get a hold of like the
Room
like
services.
yeah,
or
like room
whatever.
service team, and I'll get back to you." And sure enough, 30 minutes later, they just said, "Yeah, just take it."
yeah, it's all yours. It's like you're the first person to ever ask politely instead of just stealing
and
it.
I'm just like,
Correct.
Well, then I said too, like, does it get billed under me or my wife? And she said, "Don't worry about it." Like,
Hell
oh,
yeah.
okay.
They're still billing you. They're just telling you not to worry.
No,
about it.
they did not.
Hell yeah.
We got the final bill
See?
before we got on the plane ride. We checked both of ours.
I'll say
and
this is
it's not
all
there.
inclusive everything, right?
Just about, besides some of the alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which you didn't buy a
that's
big
usual.
expensive drink package. or
Not
anything.
Yeah, okay.
no. So Caitlin got $200 of onboard credit with boarding
Okay.
it.
Okay.
And at the end of the cruise, she only owed $15.
Oh, fuck, that ain't
fuck.
nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
That's
we
cool.
I
we
could go
didn't-
to like a baseball game and spend $200.
Yeah,
a day.
right.
Easy.
We didn't go to the casino or anything. So it's
So you
like,
could've
well, I
won a
have
new-
this onboard credit.
So you're telling me I can lose the house from the boat?
If you win
Yes.
32
Hell
games
yeah.
of blackjack in a row, you'll be richer than Elon Musk. I'm just saying.
You
It only takes 32.
Bet it on black, baby.
32. That's not blackjack.
Do they have enough cash
Oh,
on
that
the
isn't
boat
like-
to pay me that?
Probably
They do
not.
I don't know.
They do not have 40
At
billion.
some point, if I win enough hands, I'll own the boat.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Eventually, you can trade for the deed to the boat.
All right.
I'd like the
Yeah,
title.
yeah.
please.
Here, I have the title to my
what?
Subaru in my pocket. I'll put it up against the boat deed.
Attention, passengers, get off my fucking boat.
Get absolutely fucking wrecked, you bunch of scrubs.
So,
You're down at the casino.
I own a 918-foot long boat. You
Yeah.
can suck my dick.
Bring me the captain.
I'm the captain now. Thank you.
Everybody, get off.
no.
Welcome to the SS. Go fuck yourself.
The room's very nice on the go fuck yourself though. Yeah. They do have the single chair in the corner.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I had
Oh,
a
the
cuck chair.
Oh, no, it doesn't even look like a comfy cuck chair.
No,
Son of a
actually, it was
bitch.
comfortable.
Really? This was
Tell me you tested
You
it out.
sat in the cuck chair?
to
That's
unpack
bad.
my shit.
Oh,
to tie your shoes and
That's
stuff.
bad luck. I never sit in the cuck chair.
No, it's bad cuck.
I did to unpack all of my shit.
Yeah,
yes.
no, that's what the chair's there
we,
for.
Yeah, we unpacked all of our shit and then we immediately took a shower because I
Is
was
that a
gross.
Is that a little bedside table? That's kind of cool.
That is, yeah. So that
yeah, I'll
converts
zoom
into
back
a
out.
couch if you want to as well.
This does.
The table?
No, the bed.
This does.
Yep.
Oh, the oh, okay.
Yeah, it like folds up,
Okay.
and then there's
Call that a
cushions.
futon in the
in-
business.
There's cushions in a drawer under the bed that you can't see.
Oh, I
like,
can-
to make it
yeah.
a sofa.
Interesting.
I got. Yeah, this
Yeah.
makes sense because this probably. Yeah.
Yes.
Damn! Look at them using up all the. This is tiny house.
It's not bad.
And
yeah.
you take notes.
It's
Fuck.
Yeah, you
How
don't
big
even-
was the bathroom? Did you have a picture of the bathroom?
He does not.
Oh shit! I forgot to take a
Is it
picture
just
of
a
it,
toilet and a stand-up shower? Or
It
is
is
it
a
anything more?
toilet, a sink with decent vanity, and then a tiny shower.
Okay, Andy, you got to go on a cruise right now.
So
and
my
get
bathroom
ideas.
is 5 feet by 7 feet, so we're doing
That's
good.
plenty.
Yeah.
That's like what
Um,
my parents' bathrooms are. They're tiny.
Yeah.
That
It'll
desk
work.
there was perfect size for Caitlin's laptop
What
because
was-
I used it to edit
What,
pictures and
this?
shit.
Which one?
Nope, the white one there.
This thing?
Yeah.
This
The
weird like
sharp-tooth-looking
half
one.
shape.
Yeah, like the weird
What do you
kidney
get?
stone
shape.
looking
Cheetos.
ass.
Did you guys bring Cheetos?
Yeah, we bought those at the
And Liquid
Walgreens
IV?
outside the port.
Not a sponsor. Wish they were.
Liquid IVs, yeah, we
Yeah.
bought those if we got really dehydrated.
What's the tablet?
So, this
Oh.
whole boat
The whole
is
boat.
very tech focused
Oh, because it's all brand new.
Fair.
for the most part.
It's like they
So
can
your-
afford to make it all brand new.
Your cabin is essentially like a smart house.
Okay.
And I got to a little digging and I figured out how it all works. It's all through VMware.
Oh.
The TV, the lights, and the tablet.
Virtual
It's
machine.
virtual machines.
They have one
It's-
big server that splits into a bunch of mini servers
Yes.
to power
Okay.
everything.
Thank
So-
you for the dumbing down.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
really makes me curious. Like, I want to see like their whole network rack.
Oh, that would be cool if you
Yeah,
could ask, like,
actually,
bro, can I get a
because-
tour of the server room?
So
I just want to push all the buttons.
Apply for a job for Virgin
And-
Cruises just to look at stuff.
I didn't take any pictures of it, but in our no, it's cut off.
Damn it.
It was above our door, but
Oh.
they all used Ubiquity shit.
Nice.
So there was a little Ubiquity AP.
Just
there.
a
I was
little
like,
tiny
what
puck.
is that blue ring? Oh, Ubiquity.
Is there an individual one per room?
Yes.
What? That's gotta
Per
be
cabin.
awful for signal.
No,
No,
because
it
you
was-
have to remember the entire like that's not drywall; it's fucking steel.
So
Oh, I suppose.
So you're basically making a Faraday cage per fucking room.
Yeah.
and I didn't take a screenshot, but I have like that Wi-Fi analyzer app.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love that fucking app.
Oh, it's so nice. It's new enough where I was on 6 gigahertz.
Damn.
So that band was clear.
Mm-hmm.
Same with 5. 5 was actually pretty good. It had dedicated channels, evenly spaced.
Plus,
Like,
was
they
it-
have people that know what they're
When they
doing.
design
was-
it from scratch.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
and it was
Yeah.
the UFO styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can change what power setting those
Exactly.
are on.
Yeah, it was like it was a little
Yeah, they're probably on like a micro
UFO.
wattage,
Yeah.
but it's enough for this 300 square feet of room,
But
if that even.
I remember the same thing when we went on our Disney cruise.
Mm-hmm.
I was just walking around one night, and like the door to the like where they play movies from and they do the announcements.
Yeah.
There was like the big audio rack, and I was like, I know what that is. I know what that is. I know what that is. I know what this
Yep.
is. That's different, but that's kind of neat.
I
Yeah.
wonder if you just brought a Flipper Zero on here. I wonder what you could get away
So-
with.
Oh
I-
fuck!
Because you could probably read and copy codes and stuff pretty easily.
Oh shit!
I tried fucking with the tablet.
Of course you can.
Attaboy.
Can you boot Linux on this tablet?
It is very locked down.
Oh, I'm
sure.
sure they're very good.
And I thought I almost had it at one point, but it outsmarted me. The tablets, they're just like a Lenovo
very
Tab 8
basic.
or something.
Which is still extremely advanced for a fucking light switch.
It had a Snapdragon in it, so I
Yeah.
mean, it's decent.
It's probably like two or
Well,
three.
when you
2 or
really
4
think
cores or
about it,
whatever.
I mean, that's doing all the compute power for that
the room.
specific room.
Yes.
And then all it's doing is just relaying that information back to
Yeah.
the main server on
To
the,
the
boat.
VMware server,
so,
yeah.
and
Huh.
it does control your TVs.
Ooh.
So you
don't
can't,
need
you
Does
can't
you-
It's
it-
mobile from that.
Yeah, is it
little-
on a dock?
to charge.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can move
so
it
it's
around
on
the
a
room.
dock.
Oh, but yeah, you can move it around the room.
I was
Yeah.
just curious.
It's
You
just
said
a
tablet,
tablet.
but as far as we could see here,
Yeah, it's on
so
its dock.
Yeah,
No,
so-
it's sitting
okay.
there.
I have
cool.
videos later on of like me using it and like what it does.
Okay.
So the network itself, it's all in a mesh. So like we were walking around the boat and I didn't lose Wi-Fi.
Which
at all.
makes sense because
Yeah.
why else?
'Cause why wouldn't
Yeah.
it be?
very very nice.
You'd have to have deck 1, deck 2.
Yeah.
Dining
Yeah.
room.
Now you can control the lights and the curtains by like normal switches on the wall, but the TV is strictly only on the tablet.
I'm surprised that they don't just have like an app for your phone
Honestly,
that can run this
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Well,
Uh-oh.
kind of, sort of.
He's like, I found a way.
Well, no, I didn't find a way, but like the Virgin app, you can do everything that the tablet can except control like your room controls.
Oh, but that's like what you wanted it for. 'cause
I
you're in-
know.
That
So-
seems silly. I suppose there's probably a reason.
Yeah.
That way they don't have to like repair all the rooms when they're done, I
Oh,
guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you think you just like mass, you like
but,
generate
like-
new keys.
That would be a bitch.
Like, you have to,
'Cause,
like,
like,
you have to
when-
QR code your tablet, like scan it to get control of that room or something.
And the app
maybe.
knew when we were on the boat's Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
If I was like
Yes.
out on the island using my data, then it was
'cause
limited to what I could do.
It's probably running the same way that I run the board here, which is over the Wi-Fi band,
Yes.
but not over Wi-Fi data. That's
well,
how I can change the controls.
all it is. It's just another VM connection.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
intranet or whatever.
Yes.
intranet. Yes, not
Intranet.
intranet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same but different.
Yeah.
Yes.
But so like I could order like room service from my phone if the tablet was like charged and I was out in the balcony.
but you
or
can't
something.
control the room.
Yeah, I just couldn't control the room.
That's fair.
Otherwise, I could do everything else.
I can
kinda
see
fair.
why
Which
they
is fine.
wouldn't. Yeah.
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 My only complaint that I had with it was they had like their own like jellyfin server kind of. The movie selection
It
was
ain't no Nick flicks.
no. The movie selection was good though. Like there was a like all the movies that we wanted to watch, I already had on the jellyfin, but it's like, well, I'd rather watch it on the TV than your
Yeah.
laptop.
Yeah,
or
they're
your
already
phone.
because you probably can't plug into the TV because it looks like it's flush mounted.
So
Yeah.
with our room style,
Oh, yeah, there's no.
you
room behind
cannot.
that.
But
Yeah.
if we got the extended cabin, it was on a swivel.
Oh, you can get to behind it.
But
Yeah.
they block the HDMI ports unless if you unplug the Ethernet cable on the
Let's say-
TV.
Yep.
Because I
Oh,
did that on
weird.
Carnival.
Ah.
Yeah,
They're
I
quote
brought,
unquote locked down.
I brought our tablet with an HDMI plug to watch shit on, and it didn't work.
That's fair.
And I made a post on the Carnival subreddit, and someone said, "Unplug that blue Ethernet cable you see." And I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like, now I got Ethernet plugged
Yep.
back in. Jailbreak the boat.
Well, then I plugged it back in.
I'm gonna steer this bitch from my room.
I plugged it back in before we left, and then the TV got really mad and was like, "Oh, you got to enter the admin code." I'm like, "Oh, that's an issue for the next
Yeah.
time."
Thank God it's not my problem.
I didn't do that. Bye bye.
I didn't do that.
Hell yeah. You wouldn't
but
download
yeah.
a boat.
Later on in the pictures, I have video footage of like the tablet and what it all does and shit. But
Okay, we'll just keep on
it
scrolling.
was
then.
very cool.
Pizza.
oh, pizza.
The pizza here was really good.
This looks
It
so
looks
fucking
very
good.
homemade
So
and very
that
good,
was-
actually. Yeah.
It looks better.
We both
Fair,
got
yeah.
the like white garlic pizza.
What is that T-shirt? I'm just
Oh,
curious
it
now.
said
says better.
on top. It says like never and then better, and it's a skeleton.
Getting
In
out
a
of the coffin.
coffin.
Yeah, in a coffin.
Never better.
Yep.
Anyway.
Oh, I get it. now.
Every night they had a different special pizza.
oh,
okay.
sure.
So
So night one's like a white garlic chicken or whatever.
so that was part of their normal menu. The what was the special the first night? It had anchovies on it.
Ew.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
enough. You explained it enough.
we
fish.
skipped it.
based.
Yeah, that it was the first thing like on the ingredients too. So I just said anchovy. Nope.
You like immediately know.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
So
You
that was-
lost me.
I'd rather not.
So that was just part of the normal menu. We went there every night.
Hell yeah.
But it was very good.
Hell yeah. Bouncy net.
So yes,
Safety net.
That
These are what they
is-
have in China to stop people from killing themselves.
Only in a couple factories.
the
Okay.
couple.
Those ones don't have as much bounce.
The couple next to us made that same exact joke.
Hell yeah.
The guy went, "Oh, it looks like the suicide net's at the Apple factory."
I would go up and fist bump that man, to be fair.
We looked at him and we just kind of laughed. So that was on deck 16.
Hell
And
yeah.
you could overlook the whole boat.
If you
Yeah,
jump high enough, you
because-
can see over the railing.
Well,
You could,
and
yeah.
kind of the floor layout is, wide base, then it narrows,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it kind of gets,
I know all about
wider
wide
towards
bases.
the top. Do ya?
That's all I got going for me, brother. I ain't got length.
I didn't stay on there for too long because my feet hurt on it. It's not very comfortable.
Feet
It is just
hurty.
rope. It's just tensioned rope.
Yeah.
With a little bit of fucking synthetic in it to
Yeah.
be a little
It was.
bounce.
I mean, it was cool to be on there for like the 2 minutes I was, but
It doesn't. It looks like 8 feet by 20 feet. Maybe
it wasn't
It's not very big.
It wasn't very big. It was
Yeah.
enough for 3 people comfortably.
Yeah, I figured.
To be
Yeah.
on at the same time, but
Fair.
yeah, not bad.
I don't think any it's adult only cruise is really going to spend a lot of time there.
Yeah,
It is fun for the
looks,
novelty.
It looks more like you just sit there
Yeah.
and hang out.
And there's more like comfortable seating, and there was a bar behind.
Oh
Can't
yeah,
take
but
other
I could
pictures,
definitely
so-
get fucked up and try to do a couple flips on this bitch.
Oh yeah,
Okay, but the other seats don't go boing, 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 boing.
yeah,
correct.
So yeah, deck 16 and 15 were a lot of fun for the outdoor stuff.
Those are the party decks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would say 15 was.
Fair.
Yeah, 15.
There's the boat again.
Virgin.
Good Lord, look at the ass on that sumbitch.
I know. That was the first island.
Oh, look, you can see the net.
I am very.
You can. Yep, that's where
it.
I was standing.
Oh, that makes so much.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was open bottom. That makes so
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
more sense. That's dope.
So then you overlook deck 7, which had
there's
a
like way.
really good
That's the
restaurant.
water down there. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
can't
the
see
pool.
that.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, so there is a pool there, but you could see the water.
Yo,
Yeah.
biggest
Yeah.
cannonball
But still.
ever.
So that was in,
Buddy.
this picture here was.
I'm more
in-
curious. I would love to see them dock this bitch and throw the ropes and stuff.
We tried,
I would love to just kind of.
We
watch
tried
that.
waking up early. If we
Yeah,
could
that's the
help
problem.
it.
Is you get you. I'm sure that they do this when everybody's sleeping.
It was super dark too, so you
Yeah.
couldn't see
Oh,
shit.
fair.
Bring me spotlight with your diner flight.
Like, hey,
What are you guys doing?
Get spotlight on the guy. It's like, sorry, I'm just curious.
Hold on, I got you. I'll show the light.
We
Yeah.
found a
Hold the
YouTube
fucking light
video-
straight. He yells up at you.
We found a YouTube video of a captain for it's not Carnival. What's the other one?
Alaskan
Disney
cruise.
Royal Caribbean.
Ah.
It was Royal Caribbean. They had a whole YouTube video of like how they do it.
It's
they were
probably
interviewing
kind
the
of hard.
captain.
Yeah.
Very.
Hold on, let me
difficult.
park this bitch real
Yeah, like
quick.
the moment they like approach, someone from the port gets on a separate boat to get on the cruise ship to guide them how to properly get on the.
Yeah.
Oh, how to use their.
So
Yeah.
for anybody who really
It's
doesn't know,
crazy.
so you know
I
they
really
have
don't
the
know.
propellers on the ass end, but they also have side thrusters.
Yeah.
So like they can come to a stop and basically
like side
thrust
shift.
one side
Yeah.
and park
Yeah.
the bitch.
Yeah.
They're hard parking 900
Don't
foot
we-
long boat.
Hard park the fucking. What's the name of this bitch?
Resilient Lady.
Hard park the resilient lady.
Fucking 360 drift into the dock. That's how the Suez Canal got stuck. Bro's like, I could turn around here.
no.
Gunk.
Now we saw them getting ready to leave, and that was pretty cool though. Like getting
Take
the
it-
ropes
get ready to
off
take
and
the ropes
everything.
off.
Was it a
Yeah.
little jittery when they like pushed off the dock?
No, actually, it was.
Really?
This was very smooth.
It's a
I
city
remember-
block. It doesn't get
I
jittery.
remember when we took off out of Canaveral, and me and Tori were both sitting in the room, and all of a sudden, like the whole boat just started to shake a little bit.
Oh,
Like,
no.
what the fucking shit? Oh, we're moving.
Yeah. No, it was
Because your boat's a
very
very
smooth.
junk. Boat is a real boat.
Besides the third night, there was some pretty heavy waves, and we kind of felt it when we were walking. But otherwise, we were fine.
Sick.
Like we would be eating our dinner, just focused on our food and on our phones, and I'll look up and go, "Oh, we sailed 20 minutes ago."
yeah.
Yeah, we already left port. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
They didn't like really make announcements on like when we left, like Carnival would. But
Because they're
who
just like,
cares?
there's like, everyone's on the boat. We got to go.
yeah, like everyone's on the boat. They know by now.
Yeah.
It's only ever sending you push notifications like
I just
like
turn
30
this,
minutes an hour.
turn this off immediately.
Like one port, we were back on the boat early because it was on a Sunday and everything was fucking closed.
Oh, that's fair.
Which is where this was in Tortola.
Tortuga.
Beautiful island, but we couldn't do anything.
Killing Marcus. over here.
God.
Pirate Island.
I love just saying little things that just fucking ruin
kills
him.
him.
Shout out Samsung. Photo quality's outrageous.
Oh, I was very impressed with my phone this trip.
Son.
We got on the boat very early because it was closed, and like it was an hour before we left. It sent us a notification through the app, like this is your 1 hour reminder that we're leaving, and then in 30 minutes, and then 15.
I'm curious how many times they actually leave people. Like
A
per
lot.
stop.
A lot.
How do they get
only-
back on the boat?
They
You
don't.
You fucking fly home.
The
figure it
only
out.
time,
at your own cost.
Wow. That's
the only
cool.
time they wait is if you're on an excursion by Virgin.
Oh,
and for
yeah,
some reason
yeah,
they're
yeah.
running
They have
late,
like a group
then
tour
they will.
somewhere. Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you pick like a third party and they're running late, tough shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not waiting for you.
Nope.
Yeah.
Boat
I mean,
on
I-
a schedule.
Fair. That is funny though.
You just see the boat starting to drift off. You're like, I need a shit. You just like go
There-
grab somebody else's boat. and
There
drive
was
back to
one
it.
stop we were supposed to leave port at
Brake check the
7:30,
fucking-
and we ended up
the
not
cruise
leaving
ship.
till like 8:10 because
So
there was one that
Somebody's
did get held
excursion
over.
got drug way back.
Yeah.
And there was actually bad traffic on that island because we thought we were going to be late.
Fair.
we ended up being okay, obviously, but
Sure.
Hell yeah.
okay. So right on the
Hyundai.
port, like a billboard
Brand new
showcasing
K-truck.
new cars that you could get over in Tortola. That was one of them.
K-truck.
The H100.
The H100.
Honey.
It's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard to see in this picture.
I'd buy
I
one.
know.
Honey.
I was
but it's-
hoping to get a
Think
new
of a
picture.
K-truck. Now think of it with too
Long
big of
boy.
headlights.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a Hyundai K-truck.
I was hoping to get a better picture if I saw one in person, but I didn't.
You didn't bring one home.
I'd buy one. It looks like you could fit a car on the back
The
end.
next
of
car
No.
from them is
No,
actually
this thing is
cooler.
12 feet long,
Oh,
tip
shit.
to
I
tip.
guess that's right.
It's a K truck still, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's probably an 8-foot bed.
Service
Oh, yeah,
truck
yeah,
with
yeah.
a crane.
The next picture, however, I took is even cooler vehicle.
Is
from them.
it?
And I wish you could get in the States.
What the
Staria?
fuck is that?
So,
Google a
EV,
Google a
like
picture.
minivan
It
I'd have
thing?
to.
seats 9 people.
What
the fuck? 3-row?
Cargo van?
It's 4-wheel drive.
Dope.
Yeah. I know. I saw them like,
They-
fuck, send that to the States. I'd buy one 10-year warranty van
Oh, it's the
It's-
round van.
Yeah.
Dude,
Wow.
it's so dope.
that holds 9 people. It's 4-wheel
This is the
drive.
Tron car, but cooler.
Yeah.
This is what the fucking
It looks like
Cybertruck
a
wants
hearse
to
on the
be.
ass end.
Yeah.
It's a round
big
Cybertruck
window.
for people.
This is so much.
It's so
This
cool.
is the
Dude,
inside?
It's dope.
Yeah.
It looks like a bullet train.
It does
does.
act. Yes, that's exactly what it looks
God
like.
damn it, dude.
Yeah.
242 horsepower. That's honestly plenty.
It's twice a Subaru.
It's a
dude.
hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it holds 9 people. That weighs
Right.
more than your Subaru.
And
Inside.
4-wheel drive.
Oh hell no! You're telling me it's got
It's got captain
4,
chairs.
6, 7, 8, 9. That's it.
it's got
Wow, that's fucking
mid-facing
dope, dude.
seats.
Hardest game of checkers
two
ever. going
big-ass
out of the back seat,
TVs.
Brian.
This is wild.
We need to go to Puerto
split-screen
Rico just so
Halo?
me and you can play a checkers game in the back seat.
I'd whoop you senseless again. It's all over.
Whatever.
It's
Stalemate, brother.
So-
I
Stalemate.
won.
A stalemate is
I
a victory
won.
for everybody.
No, I won.
Oh, I didn't send the picture on your laptop. But
You
it was
started
on,
making risky
It was on
moves.
Discord of the big chessboard on the boat.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
talked
And,
about that.
yeah,
that was
like, oh,
on
there'll be a
deck 15.
rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The deck 15.
I said I replied to that. Joke's on you. I'd play it like checkers.
does not
Joke's
work.
on you. I'd get pissed
So-
and throw the pieces off the
That's what I said. I said, do they float?
Yeah. You can kind of see like that one interior picture on the bottom right with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
captain chairs.
It's
and
hard-
shit.
it's
That is a
to
pretty
see.
I
dope
know.
car, and I wish we had way doper.
I
cars
know,
in the
like-
States.
Security.
I know. Even Caitlin saw it
Stupid
too.
crash test ratings or whatever.
and
I know.
emissions.
Caitlin saw that too, and she's like, "Damn, I get that over the Outback." I
No,
want."
she needs an Outback Wilderness.
It's 4-wheel
Yeah.
drive.
with no ground clearance. At least the Outback's got ground clearance.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a probably I guess.
Oh,
that's
speaking of
probably-
other
All
things
right.
you saw.
So, Mazda
Wow.
BT40. It is based off a
Ridgeline?
No.
Isuzu?
No, it's a
I don't know
Ford.
how you say it.
It's a Ford Ranger.
Yeah,
the tail
This
lights
is-
do look Ranger.
This
This is
Smaller.
the T6 World platform.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all the other countries get the way cooler Ranger,
correct.
3-liter inline 5 diesel.
Yep.
Absolutely dope.
It's so much. I don't love the front end on it. I'll be
Banger.
honest, but
Can you not? Hey, when you get bored of your truck, you should just import that.
import
motor.
a 3-liter
So-
It'd be
diesel.
so dope.
just the engine.
I
yeah, just the
Engine
engine.
I like
Yeah.
built one online, converted to USD. It
money?
was 39,000,
So
and that was a mid trim.
the problem
That ain't
is
bad.
No.
the 3-liter diesel versus my 2.3. My 2.3 makes more power.
Oh,
and
yeah.
torque.
Oh,
The 3
you can't roll coal with a hood stack
can-
with a fucking ring.
But
with
it
a
does
gas
tow
motor.
the same amount.
You
It
could
does.
put that diesel in the old Ranger.
The old Ranger needs to die.
No, it doesn't. We're gonna keep that thing
Needs a
alive
302
forever.
and a
needs-
five
I was
and a
gonna
better
say I would
5-speed.
rather put a 302.
OM616 Mercedes
Ooh,
Gang
there
Gang.
you go, brother.
The Jeep 4-liter of diesels.
Correct.
So that was actually taken at a dead stop. And Caitlin and I were like, "Oh, that's neat, Mazda pickup." And then we heard it accelerate. We heard the diesel, and we're like, "Whoa!"
Tism
0
activated.
badges down the side make it look kind of classy.
It's probably a base model, to be fair.
Nope, that was the one I built.
Oh, no,
Mid-trim.
it's got a chrome surround on the grill
It was
and LED
so
projectors.
the mid trim is an actual Lariat. Their high end one just gives you the stupid like red strip on your steering wheel, and it gives you red accents.
it's the rally art pack.
Yeah, it literally is. Yeah,
Basically is.
there's no difference between their XLT and their.
It's like the
high-end.
black appearance package
Yes,
or something.
but it's
Yeah.
sporty looking.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
This is a tremor.
This is
I mean,
basically
you cut the front end off. That's a fucking
It's,
Ranger.
it's
Yeah.
a generic. It's the T6 chassis. That's what they call it around
Um,
the rest of the world because they didn't stop the Ranger everywhere else.
And you'll see that.
Oh, I will.
Yes.
I love to see that.
So, and I saw it in person too, but again, didn't have my phone at the time. And when I was building it, if you want it in a single cab, you get a bed like Andy's truck now.
You get an 8-foot bed.
You get that factory.
Yep. All the other countries get all the options. They're like, everybody wants a crew cab truck. It's like, no, because that's all you sell, so that's all we buy.
I know, right?
if you sold us a single cab long bed, we'd probably buy it.
Like in fucking UK, like the brand new Rangers or even your Ranger, you can get in a single cab long bed.
single cab,
like,
8-foot bed.
bed.
The
Give me
most
that.
useful truck,
Yeah.
period. And they're like, yeah, but crew cab 5-foot bed sells better. You're like, no, because that's all you sell.
That's all you sell.
Because they
I
only
want to haul more.
sell, or they only, when they brought the Ranger back in the U.S., they only sold the extended cab 6.5-foot bed, or the crew cab 5-foot bed.
Yeah.
So it's like, but
Stupid.
the super cab is awful.
Yeah.
If you want a smaller cab, you'll just buy a single cab, but they don't make
Yeah.
a single cab.
You were gone, but I was explaining what because I saw it in person and when I built one online.
Yeah.
If you get the single cab from factory, you get a bed like you have now in your truck.
Full 8-foot
Oh.
bed.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Single cab 8-foot bed, 300 horsepower Ranger. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're probably
with
diesel.
even less weight.
And
Hell
they're probably manuals too.
They are. Yep.
Fucking
you
hate.
could shit whip that fucker.
I
so
love
cool.
other countries. I gotta go on Mexican marketplace more often.
For anyone who doesn't know, if you ever get bored, just go to Mexico and go on Marketplace. Shit is cool and shit is cheap. So
Yeah.
Mexican
We like
dollars.
both.
And it's rust free because it doesn't snow in
Correct.
Mexico.
It doesn't snow there.
They don't need
it
salt.
does, but they don't use salt.
Well,
can't
they have a
afford
different
it.
type of salt down there. Anyway.
That's Colombia. That's the other salt.
Speaking of other types
And
of
that
salt,
Suzuki
is a
Jimny?
Suzuki, yes. There
Yes.
were so many there.
Dude, Jimny. There's a reason there's memes about Jimneys.
because they're awesome.
They are fucking dope, and
It's
they're
a-
boxy and they're dope.
It's a Bronco, just a little bit smaller.
Yep.
It's a Bronco and a fucking it's
Jeep
a-
Renegade or whatever the fuck.
kind of a Jeep and
Yeah.
kind of a Renegade, but also kind of a JK.
Yeah.
Kind of
Compass, maybe?
a kind of a Range Rover a little bit.
Right.
It's a weird little boxy
G wagon
guy.
esque.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But
a
it's
two-door.
just a chimney.
it's a
and it's
mini
a Suzuki.
two-door.
I thought they died fucking 20 years
Nope.
ago.
They are making brand new ones over
just
there.
not
I know it's
here.
fucking. I just wish.
now.
Love to see it.
I literally have a list of cars that we need to go to another country and bring
see.
back. Just don't bring
Oh,
back.
you're gonna love the one we saw in St. Lucia
Ooh,
when we get towards the end.
foreshadowing.
Yes.
Is this a car?
Nope. That is a
car.
What type of
That's
car
just
is
a
this?
chicken and it's baby.
Chicken.
What car is this?
car.
Why does it have a
Marcus.
trailer?
What?
I don't know.
Marcus, what is that chicken type?
Oh, Marcus, you're the chicken. No, don't scan it. That's cheating.
Do you have a chicken scanner
Of
app?
course he does. Look at him.
So in this island of Tortola, a lot of them just roam free.
Just random burbs.
Hey, free food.
Now,
And again,
Yeah.
they're used to people, so you can go up there and touch it. And it's just
So you're telling me I can pick up
You
this
can-
chicken
you
and
can just-
take it to my room and cook it in the
No.
airport bathroom? Or in
so
the
this
airplane
this
bathroom?
particular one because
can
that
touch
was
these cocks.
her baby. It was a little more protective, but we came
That makes
across
a lot of
another
sense.
loose one on its own, and we just went like, oh hey,
yoink.
yeah.
Literally, it's a yoink. It's a free meal
You
on
can't
the boat.
stop me from bringing them home.
You're like, I could import.
Oh no,
a cat.
I would bring it to my cabin and cook it.
You can import a cat. You can't import a chicken. What is this?
I know.
What the fuck?
Bring back a bird flu chicken for Marcus.
Yeah.
What type of chicken is it, Marcus?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Aw.
What the hell?
I thought you were the chicken guy.
Yeah.
God damn it. We can't have shit out here.
It's a foreign one. They're
It is,
darker.
it is burb chicken.
So
Ooh, pizza.
got back on the boat. That was one of these specials.
Margarita
Is it- Yeah,
pizza.
margarita.
Yeah, it was like
pizza?
a margarita.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
that was probably my favorite.
This
one.
All
is how
that green shit on the top.
this is how pizza was intended to be eaten.
Yeah.
And I don't
Drunk
like
as
it.
fuck on a boat.
America.
Oh, yeah, it was perfect too
Well,
because
Italian, so
you
yeah.
order the pizza, and then while you wait for them to make it, usually like 10 minutes, not
Yeah.
terrible. Then they'll be like, they had beer on tap, or you could get a soda.
Hell yeah.
And of
I'm
course,
gonna get the biggest drink package that they offer for a single person, and
you'll
just
still
So-
out-drink it.
use the fuck out of it.
their drink package. It's just you preloading your bar tab.
Gay.
Yeah, you just pay how
I'm
much.
gonna bankrupt myself.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You don't have to do it.
You
if
bet
don't
cut
want
me off at 1,000. Day 2, they're like, hey man, bad
Hey, bro,
news.
you're getting close. What do you mean?
You bought shots for deck
Well, and-
14. What do you mean?
Fuck.
if you go over your pre-order, you can still get drinks.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. They won't cut me off.
so.
Where are you gonna go? You don't have to walk home, dumbass.
now to sell it?
don't have to go home. You can't stay here.
If
No, you
go-
can literally stay there. It's
Yeah, I
the
know.
boat moves with me.
If you go in bigger groups, you get more than just the 200 that Caitlin and I got.
you can set a bigger
I think
package.
if it's like a party of more than 6, then you get 500.
Okay, we need to go with some fucking sober people.
and he's buying extra like boat tickets.
Buy a whole. It's cheaper to
whole
buy
extra
another
room.
room than pay my bar tab.
Oh,
so
we have a hangover
we
room.
we had a drink like every night because how else were we going to use 200?
oh yeah, literally, yeah.
Drinks were good and cheap
Oh,
too.
fuck.
That was the other thing.
Yeah, well, it wasn't overpriced.
No, like
How much was a beer?
Beer was like
$3.
Depended what you wanted, like $3 to $5.
That's a steal.
The
not
most I paid was for a Modelo, and that was $5.
I've paid like $12 for a Busch Light before. Trust me, that's great.
Yeah.
They didn't have
you get
Busch.
okay. Actually, that's terrible. $5 a beer. That's only 40 beers.
Yeah, but you for you,
It's a lot.
that's a good day, I guess.
Yeah, it's like 2 days.
At a bar here, they're like $2.25 or whatever. Like,
Now, if
I
you
know.
wanted like the
That's
mixed
fair.
drinks, then that's when it got a little.
Captain Bully.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
no,
this
Captain Cokes were like $4.
this is why when we went on ours,
Allegedly.
we went concierge, and it was happy hour from like 2 to 5, and I just got shit faced every day at that
So you
time.
get drunk before 5 p.m. You wake up at about
Because-
8 for dinner.
there was a concierge lounge, so we just walk in, and I would immediately get handed a drink, and it's like, yes, keep them coming.
I like this.
I like
Yeah.
this. This is the only attention that I like. Keep bringing me alcohol.
Yeah.
regular people talking to me. Absolutely not.
So did you ever
Bringing me
do any
booze?
like late night wandering and stuff? Like,
Oh, God, every night.
places. I'll say places are open like literally all night, right?
It's just
Yeah.
it's
A
just
lot
a,
of-
Or
a lot of
do the
places-
bars just close at a certain time?
Some bars close at certain times. Some places are open 24 hours.
Okay, I was curious if there was like a general dance floor, restaurant, whatever.
It's
Just
like a-
somewhere for people to congregate who don't want to fucking sleep.
So-
it's the fucking back rooms of the
It's-
boat.
Kinda, yeah.
Just empty long hallways.
So it wasn't like a buffet, but there was
Like a food
one
court almost?
Dine, yeah, food
yeah, like a
court,
food
yeah.
court of like different types of
Okay, yeah.
restaurants.
There
you
is
could
somewhere for people
Yeah.
to be who are not fully
Yeah.
asleep. All right, cool.
The pizza place was its own separate area because you
Yeah.
could sit outside.
Okay,
The
yeah,
pizza
yeah.
place was open at till 3 a.m. every night.
Oh, hell
I-
yeah.
I
Dude,
took-
3 a.m. pizza goes
I took
hard.
that picture right there at 2.
Hell
We love
yeah.
that.
'Cause
Okay.
I-
I was curious. I was curious, like genuinely how late. Yeah, I was just
Like, does the boat turn off at 11?
yeah, like
o'clock?
hey, like we're still gonna all fucking close restaurants at 2 a.m. Like
There's
a regular
fucking-
town.
There's fucking nightclubs.
Oh,
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I
Hate it.
hate it or love it.
I
Underdogs on
got
top.
I got a burger before we went to bed at like 9.
Bro, I do that every day.
Dude, I'm gonna gain
That's the
20
thing.
pounds on this fucking cruise.
I could eat thousands of dollars worth of food
I-
if it was like just like bringing it to me. Like,
hundreds of
bring me
thousands
3
of
more.
calories.
So I got the burger and I laid in bed for 3 hours. I'm like, I can't sleep.
I could use another burger.
I can't sleep. So I got
I
up.
could use a margarita pizza.
I went to the
Pizza sounds
arcade,
kinda good.
Ooh, okay.
the free arcade they have. I was there for an hour.
How was
After
it
that,
free?
you don't put coins.
You just
all
walk
fucking
in.
ready
What do
to
you
go.
know?
yeah,
fucking
the
sick.
start
Do
button's
you
just lit
get
up.
tokens or anything to get prizes and stuff or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not like that.
That'd
kind
be more of a
arcade.
child's cruise would have like the prizes and stuff.
Yes.
Fair, but yeah.
By
All right, fair,
by
fair, fair.
arcade. I should.
I
have a
remember
video.
seeing pictures of
Like
it.
pinball, like
Basketball, I see a
arcade
big basketball thing.
machines, like arcade cabinets.
Oh, here it is.
Yep, it's that.
That's what I was trying to find. I'm like, as
good
we're
old
talking
main
about
cabinet.
Space Invaders? Hell,
Yup.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
brother.
There were so many good video games.
That's pretty
There's
dope.
probably people on the boat that'll invade your space.
I'm gonna invade some ladies to spaces on a boat.
No, you don't have to say ladies.
You're gonna have to
I'm
go to
gonna
the
stick
break.
with ladies as much as you
For
don't
day,
want
for
me to.
day one. This place looks dope, actually.
yeah.
So I spent a lot of time on that
Dig,
Pac-Man table.
oh, let's say Dig Dug. I'm like, yo.
Yep, there was Dig
I
Dug.
love Dig Dug.
There was like 30 games on that thing you could play.
Golden Tee Golf.
I played the
X-Men.
Daytona game a lot.
Yeah.
Daytona, brother.
Daytona.
Oh, it's a mirror. I thought someone else was like
That
randomly
was a
walking
mirror,
towards
yeah.
you. I'm like,
Keep bringing me beers.
This is the whole arcade.
So yeah, that was like the whole arcade.
Okay, I mean
That's
it's
still a
good.
lot.
It's
It's
good.
good.
I was not sure.
Yeah.
It's not as big as a mall arcade, a typical
No,
mall arcade,
no.
but
because
it's
on
not
a
half
boat,
the
every
size.
square foot matters. So I'm like,
Correct,
who
yeah,
are
yeah.
these dudes walking up on
Yeah.
you? But
So
yeah,
this
they're
was
you.
like a hidden
I would
area.
still, I would still spend hours here. That's fair.
This was like a hidden area till maybe night 4, and then people must have saw it on the app and went, "Oh shit!" Because then
yeah.
every
Hey,
night
yo.
after that,
packed. Yeah. Yeah, but there's not
Um,
a single other person in that video, so
that was on deck 7 in a area called the Social Club.
hell
There was like a 60s themed diner there that
bollocks.
served snacks. And then they had like board games like What Do You Meme?
You could play Uno at 3 a.m. Piss fucking drunk and get angry. at
I
each
can
other.
do that in the States though.
Fuck,
Quit
what's
being a bitch.
what's
Get on
the
the
other
fucking
card game?
boat.
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
Or like
Apples to
fucking
apples.
Candyland puzzles.
Yo, they got Candyland? Are we
Yeah,
being,
actually.
we being for real right now? Let's go.
They had Jenga
Let's-
on
all
a
right,
table.
I might be in.
Oh, it was so fucking funny
Yeah,
watching
shoots
people
What's he
play.
doing up on that horse?
What are you doing over there?
It was so fucking funny watching people play Jenga, like when the boat was sailing.
Oh, because the boat fucking
Yeah, because like the one
moves.
moment it would rock, and I'd be in the arcade, and I'd hear it fall, and someone would just go,
Okay.
"Fuck!"
Did you see a pool table though?
There was no pool table.
There's some boats that have pool tables. They're like gyro stabilized, like crazy.
Carnival had one, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, they're probably awful.
It was awful
but-
to play on. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm like,
Yeah.
did you see one?
I really like the idea when I tried it.
Yeah.
But when you're sailing, it sucks.
Yeah,
When
100%.
when you're in port, it's usable.
That's true. But in port,
great.
you can just go in town and play it somewhere.
At
there.
that, there's so many bars in port that have
Pool
one.
hall and get, shivved.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
quit hustling people then. I've seen you
I'm
play.
horrible at
I've seen you
pool.
play. You're not getting shivved.
But most of the nights when I was walking the boat, I was in the arcade. Basically.
Fair.
I went,
Unless you're in the record store.
so yes,
or
there
whatever this
is
is.
a record store there.
Oh, it actually is a record store.
Yes, you
Oh
could.
my God.
You could buy any vinyl there, or
Except only, never mind the Bullocks. Here's
that's
the
just what they
Sex
had on
Pistols.
display there.
Did they have anything good?
Yeah,
Sex Pistols
two
taking
albums right
L's.
there. I
the most passive aggressive fucking insult.
He didn't mean it at all either. Everything good?
the next picture kind of showed some other albums on a.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's just a few on a case there. Otherwise, there was some like in the
AC/DC,
drawers there.
Hendrix, Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or you could rent a record player.
Oh, that's kind of
You-
sick, actually.
By rent, you're not paying for it. It's just you can have it in your room.
Yeah, you
for
can
That's
$1.
kinda cool.
It's rent, but don't steal, basically.
So you have a hell of a sex soundtrack, is what you're saying.
You could, yes. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Bro.
So you could have the record player in your room, and if you wanted to like exchange a record, you would just come here. Go
That's
to,
actually
That's
so
pretty
sick.
cool.
If
Actually,
you go back to the
neat.
first picture,
Can do.
you go to like
Sex
where that
Pistols.
table is over there because
Yeah.
it's also a bar.
I thought this was like a coffee
It's-
place
yeah, it looks
that
like
had
coffee,
records in
yeah.
That's just a regular bar.
Yeah, it's
the coffee place
something
was
house.
next to it though.
it. Of course it is.
If you wanted to exchange a record, you just left it on the table there, and then you just grab your new ones,
Headphones are sick.
or you could just listen to them here.
Those Sennheisers?
I think so.
They are
Those are
Sennheisers.
Sennheisers.
Wow.
I want to say, I'm like, are they
They look
balling?
nice,
They're
actually.
balling.
The
Well, considering the
bar-
record players are probably $1,000.
They
On
Mark.
zoom in on it.
Newmark,
okay, good.
PTO1 scratch.
Yeah.
Type quicker. Come on, come
It
on.
sounded good. when
Here,
I
here, here.
listened to it.
Jamie, pull it up.
New Mark
Just now we're typing it.
PTO1 scratch.
PT.
Because you can go up and scratch it
time
and
off
fucking
scratch.
Do the wicka wicka.
They do look really nice though,
They look
actually.
pretty good.
It sounded nice when I listened to 3 tracks.
Sennheisers will make anything sound good, to be
Yeah.
fair. They're amazing.
Yeah, $170 a pop.
Really?
Oh, that's wow. Okay.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
I expected way more than that.
I mean, when
Probably
you
taking into account that there's
they're
probably
gonna get-
dumbasses that don't know how to properly
That's
play
fair.
vinyl,
Yep.
too.
yeah,
That's
and they're
right.
just gonna get beat the shit out
Me,
of.
hi, I'm dumbass.
Hi,
Yeah.
it's me. I'm the problem.
I didn't take one in a room because as cool as it was, I know I wasn't going to use it.
Yeah,
And-
you're like, I have Galaxy Buds 2s.
yeah,
And-
exactly. It's like I have the good Wi-Fi. I can just listen to my music. on
I have a mission. I'm gonna make my beer can tower taller than the mic stand.
well,
Oh,
one
this
more
is-
beer can you're going
This
to get
is
there.
why
so.
we can't have nice things.
But
I bet mine will get there.
they're not gonna let
first.
you do this on the fucking boat.
Yeah.
The boat will rock and knock them off. You can't do it.
We can't play. The
But,
fuck you mean we can't play Wizard Staff?
I feel like there's a way we would get kicked off a boat if we're all on there.
Probably.
It's possible.
We could get into enough shenanigans.
Be Andy running up and down the fucking
Nick,
hallway.
did they have touch
Ass
tunes
out.
on the boat?
One
Did
bar
you play
Creed-
Creed on the boat, brother?
One bar did.
Let's
It
go.
It wasn't a touch tunes. I forgot what the
It's-
name of it was.
it's
but
the other
It's
one.
some other shit.
It's the
Yeah,
other one.
all
But
right.
yeah, you could.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's all I need.
Plays Chumbawamba 30 times.
And I didn't. I
Don't
should have
forget
gotten a
Blind
video of all the
Rain-
selections in
or
the drawers
Blind
there,
Mill
but
and No Rain.
there were some good.
There's actually.
fucking records.
Is there anything good here? Fucking Jesus Christ.
I saw AC/DC and
Was there a single? What was the best album that you remember seeing? Was there
Um,
something you're like, hell yeah?
Yeah, actually, because they were big in like the mid to late 2000s, but
Boomer rock,
nowadays
gotcha.
it's. I saw a Poison the Well record, and I
Oh,
went.
are you fucking kidding?
damn.
On the cruise?
I almost did. I almost
my
bought it because I
God.
saw it and went. Holy
Oh, you can
shit.
purchase these records?
You
too?
could if you wanted to.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
Did you at least take a picture and send it to your
No,
metalcore mods?
I should have.
That's fucking dumb. That would have gone
absolutely based boat.
They
Reddit would
had-
have went crazy for
the
that.
Damn,
Second-
this boat is definitely a virgin having this fucking album.
The second
Hey, they're
one,
good.
I know.
the second one, like best one was Polar Similar by Norma Jean.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay.
Okay, so they actually have good
Yeah,
music.
they actually
Literally
have a
any
decent
genre
song.
you want.
That's
I
wild.
retract my previous statement of "Is there anything good?"
Yeah.
Marcus would like to know if there's any
Well, so,
Elton
like-
John.
Take it away.
There was a lot of Elton John's live albums.
Oh,
being
that one I
of
believe.
course, yeah.
That adds up for the
well,
book.
listen
Yeah, I was
to it
going,
live.
and they're all in like alphabetical order. So when I was going through P, I was like,
Poison.
blue and white. That looks familiar. Oh, opposite of December, Poison the Well.
Spirit Box in there.
I did not see Spirit Box.
There's
they're
no
missing
way
out.
they don't have
I
one.
was-
or
they're missing
sing-
out.
Unless it's
somebody else
someone
already
was
had it.
borrowing
Somebody
it,
else
yeah.
already had it.
Everybody, there's 4 copies of the Blue album. They're all gone.
Of course.
The new album by Spirit Box came out the day we landed in Puerto Rico, so I didn't imagine they had the vinyl then.
It'd be crazy if they did that.
It'd be so. There was one employee who made a fucking. Like,
It's a
mandatory.
pre-release
Yeah.
Right.
burnt CD. He's
Right.
like, here,
Oh,
man.
let's go.
But
That's
yeah, no, like
awesome.
literally everything you could imagine. They had,
I
they
see-
had a very good.
I see this being your dream job right here. Record store on a
Close.
boat. You're like,
Record
close.
store on a cruise ship.
They're like, hey, what should I listen to? You're like, brother, have you heard of Saskawonga Bonga Bonga?
Like I need some hardcore. Opposite December, Poison the Well, track 2.
Yeah, here you go. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Callous Dowboys?
I am being dead ass. You two would like the new song.
Stop. Lemon or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's not like the jazz metal shit.
the jazz metal. It's just so abrasive.
That's fair.
There's no better word for it. It's tough to get into.
Yeah, I get it.
God, we've been here a long time. We got to keep scrolling.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
All right. So
Okay.
that's
What is?
What is?
So
That
that
looks like PB&J.
I forgot what country it was, but those were considered sweets. in a
Yes,
different
I
country.
know what this is. I just don't know the name of it.
I forgot the names of them. I should have taken a picture of
Sick.
the menu, but they were all good.
Mom's gonna
So we got
was-
Reese's Pieces Reese's Cup looking asses. We got some
like
They were
like
jelly
almost like a
filled.
croissant.
croissant.
Like,
Croissant.
I'm assuming like brown sugar cinnamon somethings. Then we got 2 little squares that look like PB&J.
I know what these are.
That had
They're
like
brownies, you dipshits.
They're not brownies.
They are not brownies.
The two
They're flaky
The
like
two
a
up on top
croissant.
there were like jelly.
The
filled.
Reese's cups.
They were great.
Reese's Cup
Yeah.
looking asses. Yeah.
They were great.
peanut butter and jelly bites.
Yeah.
Uncrustables.
Mini Uncrustables.
Those were my like the little steak tacos.
So, yeah, I was
got,
that's like a kebab
Give me-
steak taco.
give me
Love
40
that.
of
Yeah, literally give me a
I got
tray.
like 2 plates.
Yeah, give me every
yeah.
every.
If 2 come out, dude, but you could fit 4 on a plate.
Keep
What are
them
we
coming. I'll tell you
So
when to stop.
They do give you 3. and
I think
ate
you heard me
1.
wrong. I said all of
Yes,
the bacon.
I was just gonna make the same. Give me all the bacon and
This
eggs you
Son,
have.
I don't think you heard me.
This
Yeah,
was
I
in
don't
an
think you
outdoor relaxation place / bar
Kind of
that
a
served like
vibe.
little appetizer food.
Fuck yeah.
I got a second plate of that after I finished that.
Those look banging.
Oh, they
honestly.
does look
For
so
being
good.
so simple, they look so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SpongeBob, no.
that
SpongeBob got murdered.
This when we went to the fry cook
is,
games again.
that is goat cheese polenta.
Oh, it's probably banging.
It was pretty
That
good.
sounds pretty good.
It's
It was
with
very
some
good.
with mild sauce from Marshalloni's over
You are so correct.
the deep cuts.
I couldn't explain the taste of it, but it was very good.
Was it a spicy or a sweet?
Just sweet, very
Okay.
savory.
Ooh, okay. That looks
That's
actually
cool.
delicious on
Yeah.
there. Other
That
than
was-
This is all free,
they
correct?
keep all this
Yeah,
shit.
that was free.
Okay,
Yeah.
dope.
The food is
Again,
free.
I will gain 20 pounds
They
of
can-
this
they
fucking.
Oh, I know I
burgers.
gained weight.
They can keep the
fuck.
carrot mango puree over here. Give me the deep
Oh,
fried SpongeBob.
so the vegetables they put like a bunch of olive oil on it.
Okay, so they're
while they
actually
cook
good.
it, yeah, it's very good.
all dressed up Italian and such.
Next
Ooh,
day,
breakfast.
or breakfast.
Breakfast waffles.
This was in one of
Bacon?
the restaurants.
Candied
you
bacon?
Have to,
Ooh,
yep.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
This was one of the restaurants you had to get reservations for.
Still
free.
It looks.
It
worth-
looks worth the reservation.
Oh,
to be fair,
that
so.
was. That
You-
was so
that
good.
was that is the one morning I'm gonna try not to be hungover.
Oh, this
for.
isn't maple syrup, is it? That's purple.
That is.
or is this the camera lighting? It's like a,
It's
Yeah, that
probably
might
the
be like
camera
a,
lighting. It was syrup. But
Okay.
it was like
I'm not
like a
gonna drink
raspberry.
it.
Is it like a sweet
Yeah,
jam?
yeah.
Sort
yeah,
of syrup?
it was
Yep.
good.
I'm not gonna
Ooh.
drink it straight.
No,
for $1.
Buddy, if we have an unlimited drink package, you're gonna drink that motherfucker. I'll
that
make
was
sure
good.
of it.
My cup is empty, but I had
But my
How lyrical.
hopes are
it was
full.
a screwdriver.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Like a Milwaukee like fastback flip out
we
one.
do
or-
we
something like
do
that.
like screwdrivers in
Yeah.
the morning.
We don't like mimosas from Cracker Barrel in the morning.
Well, yeah,
We don't
sat,
like that.
We sat down too, and our waitress handed us like a little breakfast drink menu and mimosa,
Yeah.
screwdriver, and like other orange juice. Shit.
They're probably
Like,
actually good here.
I would
They were good.
You're telling me
fuck
the
me
Cracker
up.
Barrel ones aren't good?
I would fuck me up a screwdriver sitting on the beach 8 a.m.
Oh,
No, you're on the
still
beach
on
on
a
a boat.
boat.
We're still on the boat.
I'm just saying.
You're-
I would
you are a mild
fuck me
walk
up a
away from the
screwdriver.
beach.
The boat docked like every morning at 7.
Okay.
So you could go on a beach at 8.
Oh, fuck me up a
You
screwdriver.
wake up at 7:30. You have breakfast. You're on the beach at 8:30. Drunk as fuck, passed out. It's a beautiful day.
Just
Yeah.
7 a.m. hits.
You asked to bring the picture to the beach.
7
of the
a.m. hits.
screwdriver.
Room service. Oh, what is it? Screwdriver. We're getting fucked.
Asleep by 8, home by 10.
10
Candy
a.m.
bacon.
Oh, what?
Oh,
All right.
Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi?
Mitsubishi van.
This
Yeah.
was in
Oh, baby.
the L
Barbados. Barbados was probably my
It's the
favorite
big
island
gay
we were
van.
at.
Barbados.
Yeah, Mitsubishi
Barbados.
van.
Heard of it?
Oof.
Didn't know where it was. until
Barbados.
Fun fact for you,
I
Marcus.
love-
Actually,
Oh.
there is only one fiber line under the sea there that connects that whole island.
Under the sea.
Hell yeah. Can't
Yeah.
wait till a shark eats it.
What's the meme? I love my mom, the cable.
So it turns out that it's a fucking soybean-based coating, and all the animals fucking love to chew on it. Thanks, Honda.
I deleted the screenshots I took, but when I was for this trip, I got the add-on on my phone plan for to
International.
be able to roam. Yeah, it
Oh,
was like
yep.
it was $5 every 24 hours.
Yeah.
Worth it. For what you're doing.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
a
Usually,
week,
like
fuck it.
it's pretty fucking reasonable for.
Oh God, yeah. When I saw it was
roaming
5, I'm like,
packages.
I
Fuck
may as
it.
well for peace of mind.
Considering what it's actually doing, how it's beaming to satellites and shit, yeah, worth it.
So, I was deprioritized all the fuck.
Oh, I'm
I
sure.
could I could use it.
Yeah, you're the roaming tourist. Like, fuck this guy.
I deleted the screenshot, but the speed test I did here, my ping was like 220, but my download 80.
Still better than what I had
Upload
on my parents'
30.
Wi-Fi before they got Starlink.
Yeah. So like, it was usable, just
Poorly.
don't game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
need data.
Don't do what Brian did for a decade and a half.
Yeah. On our balcony, I was able to get a good Wi-Fi signal on the port. The port had their own, so I played 2 rounds of Marvel Rivals on my deck while I could
Christ.
game.
He was just curious if it'd work.
I didn't take a picture of the speed test on my deck, but the ping was 4 because it was fiber and 100 symmetrical.
We
which-
love
good
that.
for
pretty
public
fucking
Wi-Fi.
good, yeah.
For public
That's-
Wi-Fi, that was fucking good.
Absolutely.
You know, this is pretty good. This
That's the
thing.
Ranger.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to every other
The
country's
roll
Ranger.
bar goes hard.
Yeah,
So that is
I'm
the
digging the
first
fucking
one I
roll bar.
saw.
This is exactly
Is that
my
an
truck.
XLT?
Just with a roll bar.
I think so.
And not leveled at all.
No, this is raked bad.
Fucking
It's
terrible.
the same fender, but 3.2 diesel. Yep.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
It's the old version of the diesel. Big antenna.
Yeah.
They love their. This is what my truck looked like between like 2016 to 19 before they brought it here.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, just different.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, Ranger. Same wheels though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just it was I
Painted
saw like
bumpers
a lot
for
of
the rear.
similarities with yours and like some other things that were different.
You can tell they're different, but it's like it's definitely the same. truck.
Same,
There-
but different.
There was another one I saw.
Was it this one?
It may have been that one. Like the grill's different.
Yeah,
Like, the
what
front end
the
is
f-
very
Look at that.
different.
It looks.
what the fuck?
It looks like you took like a last gen Ranger, just squished it a little
Yeah.
bit.
Or like
Kinda.
a weird sport track.
Yeah,
Ranger
like a
beast.
sport track Ranger. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, definitely Sport Track esque.
Motherfucking gangster.
At least it looks more narrow like a Sport Track.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kept their mini trucks actually mini over there. Oh, it's probably
Crazy.
missing half the bumper. Probably doesn't help. That's probably why it looks super.
Yeah, for
weird.
the
just
biggest. No, not on this island actually. It was our last one, but the roads were much narrower than this, and someone imported a GMC Sierra,
Oh my god, it's a
and I knew
monster
it was
truck.
Massive.
imported because they were driving on the left side.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, they had to swing out.
Oh, I'm
if
sure.
they wanted to like make a turn.
It's
Well,
a monster
have,
truck.
have you guys ever seen like the pictures of like a full size, just like standard F-150, like over in
Oh, it's
Britain?
Over
All of
like
them.
yeah,
and it's
Britain,
like
yeah.
this thing's a fucking monster truck.
they're unusable over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can't even.
Turns out when you built the roads in the 1700s, they're not very capable with a
Yeah.
full size F-150 of today.
The British are coming looking road.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. I'm like
Some
like
shit.
2.
Crown Vic.
2.5 RS or
no.
something.
Yeah, no, it's some fucking Nissan or some
Some
shit.
little- Yeah. Anyway,
But yeah.
sick. Oh, now we're back to food.
Oh, we got the
So-
bugs.
The
of
sea
the
bug.
sea.
So
So explain yourself, sir.
You've been lying for a while.
Pasta.
I made reservations. Well, I'll wait till you come back because I want to tell you this story too.
You're good. You can just keep going.
All right.
Yeah.
We made reservations to this restaurant, and I knew full well that like every pasta entree had some sort of seafood in it.
Sea bug.
And I just thought, whatever. If I don't like these,
you'll pick it out.
I'll pick it out. I know Caitlin will eat them.
Yeah. Oh,
She said she likes them too.
So
Right.
what were these?
Those were like no, they were little clams.
Clams.
Yep.
Okay.
Little clams.
I've never had. I have not had a lot of sea bugs. We call them.
Yeah, I didn't either till that
So,
night either.
I would probably try one at least.
They were good.
Cooked a lot better than raw.
Well,
like
fair.
if-
Oh, I will
if-
never
if-
eat a fucking
If you've
sushi,
ever
and
had
I'm still
raw
pretty-
oysters, like it. So imagine
It's a booger, a salty booger. I've heard.
a salty booger, but so you know, like the pylons that they pound into like the water.
Yeah,
Imagine licking that. That's what a raw oyster tastes like.
love that.
And I asked like our waiter too, like I had never had clams before. Can you like describe how they are? And and he said like so when they're
Was he like foreign or American?
American.
Okay, I didn't know with it being the cruise if he was like, oh, I'm native. To
Salty
whatever,
booger.
Puerto Rico
It
or
was
whatever.
actually like
Okay.
a very good mix.
Okay, fair.
like
Yeah.
staff wise
Okay,
on there.
yeah.
And he said like with it cooked, it's a little chewy and salty, but honestly, it kind of tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
And I said,
Yeah.
okay, I'll try
that.
it.
looks like a cooked piece of something. I would try
Yeah,
that.
it was
over
good.
a raw one, absolutely.
Yeah, it was very good.
Sick.
Hell yeah. We
So
love
Nick's
to see
been
it.
lying. He likes sea bugs.
So
or
it-
sea rocks, I guess.
So hey, tomorrow's the fish fry in Granville. What's up?
Oh,
He's like,
you're
well,
gonna keep the momentum going. You're gonna
Hell
try
no.
fish from home.
Hey,
Come on.
no. Granville Fire Department fish
Oh.
fry, fucking mint.
it'll be sold out by the time we get there.
It's
for
so
sure.
fucking good.
We're gonna roll up at 9:30 drunk.
They
as
close
fuck
at
with
8.
It. Oh, okay. We're gonna roll up at 9:30.
We'll
Be
go
like,
at-
where's the fish?
We can go at 5.
But we got to pull a motor tomorrow.
We can-
Marcus, you're gonna be the Uber, or you're gonna be the fucking DoorDasher and bring us
There you go.
so much
4 orders of fucking.
You guys really want fucking carryouts tomorrow? I can get them.
I mean, maybe.
My dad's
yeah.
the
I
chief.
mean,
I can
we'll
kind
see.
of do it.
I know, but somebody has to go there to pick them up and bring
Well,
them.
my
But
plan was to
he's-
go there
he's
anyway.
already gonna be
'cause,
there.
you
Well,
know,
yeah, then there you go.
It's the only time.
What's it like? $10 a person?
I don't even know.
It's
He'll find out while he's there.
Yeah,
We're
that's
good.
fine.
Short
Whatever.
tangent side
Short story long.
Fuck you. My dad has always made the deep fry mix batter
Yeah.
for that. And the thing that sucks about it is he only knows how to make that batter in 5-gallon buckets at
Yes.
a time.
Yeah.
So he can't make small
Well,
batches
so
of
during-
it.
during the year,
what
you
he
can't have
does,
it.
what he should do is get a little fucking a small container, scoop it out of the 5-gallon bucket he
I
made, and bring it
know,
home.
But it doesn't really keep.
It doesn't keep.
I don't fucking know, man. I don't eat enough.
You guys
sea
could probably
bugs.
help him shrink the recipe a little bit.
But he does it to taste. That's the problem. He doesn't really measure
Of course he
anything.
does.
Well, you know.
So
course he
yeah,
does.
I
I
only
believe
get
it.
that like 3 times a year.
Well, it tastes good.
It's fucking delicious.
It is sea bugs. It's pretty good.
so good.
Eggplant parm.
Yep, eggplant parm.
Hell
Never had an eggplant, but I'd eat it.
It was good, and we found out later on the cheese was vegan. Very good.
Oh.
Ew.
No, you could not tell.
Do
the
you
difference.
have to eat
Bullshit.
the outside eggplant part of
No.
it? Or you just scoop all the
No.
shit
It's
out
like
of the
just-
middle
you
of
just-
it?
It's like a baked potato.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was curious.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I've never even seen an eggplant in person.
$20. I bet
What?
I could tell the difference between real cheese and fake ass.
It's only because you
vegan
eat it
bullshit
15
cheese.
pounds at a time. So
The cheese you eat probably is fake ass cheese, guy.
it
yeah,
is,
you
yeah.
don't know what real cheese is.
Fuck you.
You've only ever eaten government cheese.
We didn't complain. It tasted.
If you,
it tasted like
it
regular
looks
mozzarella
appetizing
cheese.
from here. I'll give you that.
If you're trying to find a difference, you probably will.
Yeah.
But if you're not trying to find the difference,
Right.
it's the same.
No.
Like we were halfway and we saw the menu and I took another bite. I'm like, it just tastes like regular mozzarella.
Yeah, it's a full ass vegan option.
We liked it, but I don't know if we want to.
Caitlin, your dress looks really nice.
I want to see something bleed.
It's got flowers and a little like I don't know.
I like your
whatever the fuck that
bracelets.
thing is. Yeah, nice bracelets.
You guys
And the
suck.
belt.
It looks like a
it's like a little
necktie.
It's a
belt,
flower
yeah.
belt thingy on a dress. It looks
We're going to the
neato.
next
Yes.
picture. Oh, that's the arcade video.
That's the arcade again. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Next.
Car.
item.
What the? You're 3 up in the front seat, brother.
That's how they
Yep,
drive over
That's
there.
how they do it. That is.
There's no
in-
luxury for giant SUVs.
That's in Castries.
and you're on the left side of the car,
Neato.
not
Yep.
driving.
You ain't no steering wheel.
I know. I
inside.
took a picture. I'm like, this is fucking weird.
I don't like it. Also,
Hell yeah.
wagon with wheels on it.
Fucking lifted
Lifted
wagon.
on leaf springs? Hell yeah.
Look, it's a shitter pipe too.
No sway bars.
Yep.
We love to see
Yeah,
it.
fucking good old shitter
fuck.
pipe.
Yeah, that was our little taxi to get to the rainforest.
It's
thing
so
we were at.
wacky.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Gross.
That is a
K-Truck Kia.
K-Truck.
Oh, it's a dually.
Yeah.
It is a dually. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Go.
I want one so
They're
bad.
so much cooler than us.
They
God
so
damn
are.
it.
Look, it's even got a spare on it too. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, good for
Living
that guy.
spare tire and a spare fuel can, I think.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Living the dream and dented up. We
Big-
love it.
Oh, the bed flex on it was bad.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, no.
Big.
It doesn't
dick
weigh anything when it makes
energy.
300 foot-pounds of torque.
We-
Of course it's going to flex.
We saw it hit potholes, and I saw the bed do that. I'm like,
You want it to flex a little bit. It's
Yeah.
fine. That was not too rigid in brakes.
Big,
Yeah,
big
correct.
dick energy.
Hell yeah.
Just flexing the
there's your boat
K-truck.
again.
yep, that's
Boat.
our boat again.
Big old boat.
Big ass
How many
boat.
lifeboats you got?
There's
Was there enough?
6 per side?
That's what it
I
looks
think
like.
So yeah.
Yeah, but those lifeboats can fit like 150
Okay.
people
Yeah, they can
pop.
fit a lot of people.
Well, 6 times 150 is not 2,700.
No.
Yeah. I was saying, let me do some math. real
Titanic
quick.
style.
Some people are fucked.
150 times 6 times 2.
Just do
Only 1,800.
do 2,700 divided by 6.
2,700
Divided by 6.
450.
Oh wait, divide that by 2. We need to divide it by 12.
Yeah,
not
Divided by
6.
2. Oh, wait, that's times
225 people
Per boat.
per boat.
These are big ass boats, though. Actually,
Yeah,
They
they're
are,
fucking
230 people.
yeah. I bet if
That's
you
a
were
lot of fun. That's our entire high school.
I bet if you were desperate, they could fit
Throwing
on
it
one of
out
these
there.
boats. Yeah,
Probably.
but yeah.
It is a big ass
Fuck that!
boat.
I'm just jumping overboard. I'm taking my chances.
Yeah, I can swim. Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
Not that well.
Don't fucking
I'll just
touch
hold
me.
on to the side.
Brother, the land's
Rocks?
right there.
So this
Rocks.
is we took a rainforest tram ride.
Oh,
or
okay.
Sky car.
I love
ride.
trains.
Yeah. Very.
Somebody
very,
say
very
train?
pretty.
So did my ex-girlfriend.
Shut the
We're
fuck
looking at the rainforest.
God.
Damn it.
Rainforest. This is out of the sidecar
Look at
thing
the
you're talking
fucking.
about?
Look
Okay,
at the.
cool.
Hold on.
The local
Look at the
fauna.
fucking picture quality of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's neato.
Samsung go
Yeah.
crazy.
Samsung Galaxy
Like,
S23.
Individual
Ultra.
leafs are captured.
Well,
from
just the
25
color
feet
control
away.
that you can see the shadows and stuff.
like
Yeah.
these are.
Wow.
Did you edit these?
A little bit.
I knew it because the default control isn't this good.
I did a little bit of it.
The fact that it can do it pretty easily. Because like these browns would like, get washed out.
Well, yeah,
with
I
the
mainly
default
did it. I mainly boosted the shadows.
to make it look accurate.
Yes, because otherwise, like you couldn't see like the trees. It was just pitch black. I'm like, well, I want it to look like we were actually in a
yeah,
forest.
it boosts. It wants this all to be bright green,
Yeah, and it wasn't.
and it's just
That's
not.
the thing. Yeah, like it wasn't bright green. So I edited it to like actually be more accurate.
It's like Marcus's wheels trying to take a picture of it, tries to make them look like bright ass yellow, and they're
Right.
not right now.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah,
Some-
you're also taking it
sometimes-
against the background of it being gray, the
Yeah, but-
concrete
yeah.
floors.
but
so,
still.
yeah.
sometimes the
You know.
auto processing like works in your favor, and other times it's like, no, not even fucking close.
no,
My brother in Christ.
Yeah.
Stop.
But I'm not taking them in raws because it's too much work.
Oh.
No, I did.
You did.
Oh,
yeah,
you took
but
'em
I
in raw.
don't.
Just specifically for our vacation. I did.
Yes.
Ah, that's fair. That's
Otherwise, I normally don't.
Gee, look at that.
Vines and stuff.
Yeah.
Where the fuck Tarzan at?
Oh yeah, someone made so many Tarzan jokes on the ride up.
Somebody.
Not me.
Oh, okay.
No, not me.
Bullshit.
No, it was like some fucking 60-year-old.
Because you had several people in the van with you or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had like 9 people with us, I think.
Okay, that's not.
Yeah.
That's good. Enough people that somebody can make jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody's cracking up.
Yeah. That was almost to the top.
Top?
And that was at the very top.
Yeah.
Major color difference.
Yeah. Up here's
We're not
actually
in a bunch of shadows.
Yeah, actually green up here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sun's out up here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Could you feel like the altitude change, like oxygen
yeah, like
wise?
how high up were you?
Probably
I
like
don't
1,000 feet or
remember,
less.
but
Probably not that far.
I couldn't
Yeah.
feel it altitude wise, temperature wise, absolutely.
Oh, I'm
Ooh, that's
sure.
More so,
Humidity and
like,
shit.
Underneath the
Canopy.
main, the canopy is fucking damp as fuck, so it'll be
Yeah.
way cooler.
Damp as fuck, boy.
So we got up to the very top and it got down to 67.
okay, that's
So, hold
like a good temperature.
And then at the bottom, then it got to like 82.
Damn.
Okay, so is this the basket? Is this you're riding in a basket? Is this what we're
Gondola?
looking at in this picture here?
Yes.
What you were riding in?
yeah, here's another
Yeah.
one down here.
Okay.
So that is when it's
I
heading back
wasn't
down.
sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but this is what you're hanging from. Is this
Okay.
weird
Yeah,
tarp
yeah.
with a
Big metal basket with a canopy over top.
Yeah.
burn hole
We
in
made
it?
I don't know.
No, it's just water.
That's
in
the
there.
other one. That's fine.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
it's not your-
rainforest. It rains a lot.
Made it to the very top and then we headed back down.
Is this related to that?
That's
or no?
kind of a nice little.
So
park.
That's a
that
nice
was
picture.
outside of our balcony room.
Okay, so that's not
the
the
ship
rainforest.
comes
No.
into that motherfucker.
Huh?
No, so like this is
This is
no,
on the
this
boat.
No,
yeah,
this is
yes,
like
I
on
know.
the- Yes,
the
but
ship
this is-
comes into this fucking.
no,
place.
no. This
Into
is the
that port.
backside. this is the port, but like you don't come in through that little canal.
You're coming
did
over
you?
here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Next picture will show you where you come from.
This is a video.
Basketball.
Basketball.
Oh
There's a basketball
God, Nick's
court.
basketball skills
Half court
on
or full
camera.
court?
It was a full court.
Oh shit.
I miss it. but
I
it was
love
just
the fucking illuminated backboard. We love that. That's pretty
Airball.
dope.
taken at 12:30.
Sick.
Nick's
And
just like
during the
fucking
day,
meat-
that transforms into a pickleball court.
Hell
that
yeah.
adds up 100%. That's
Hell
such
yeah. All the old people on the boat love a good pickleball tournament.
About the demographic, I saw more people like me and Caitlin's age than I did older people.
It's people who are like getting married and honeymooning.
About or
Yeah.
just
Hell yeah.
drunk vacation.
I can't wait to find
Both
a
of 'em.
pissed off, just married wife. Hey, lady, you come here often? No, I'm only on this boat for
What do you
4
mean
days.
you come here often?
So that one
Fucking
is.
Hate it here.
That's not Phillips.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, that is
This
Antigua.
boat is fucking huge. I gotta tell
17 decks.
you. 17
Yeah,
of them.
and we were on deck 15.
Yeah, I'll say you look pretty high up.
Yeah.
That's cool. I would not want to be on one of the lower decks.
Yeah, no.
The water is a dope color though.
Yes.
That's fucking blue.
Everywhere we were at, it was fucking blue.
Blue babadi babado.
So that was Antigua. That is in the British Virgin Islands.
hell yeah.
They're
Cool
British.
town.
They're all virgin.
Actually, like a lot of
Fucked
neat
up
little
teeth
local
looking
shops.
ass.
So you could see like some of these buildings like look pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
that's
dope.
Marlboro. It's not. It's not. But it sure looks like it. Looks like the cigarette packets
Oh,
Don't start me on that fucking livery.
and a cool building over here.
Didn't take a picture, but we got some pretty good lunch at a little pizzeria there.
Oh, I bet.
Yep, that
You-
was the first car we saw.
You ain't, you ain't seen nothing.
Evo! Oh, with the big old shit can off the rear end. Hell
Big
yeah.
wang, Silver Evo. Silver.
was
This would be an
8.
Evo 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evo 8. It actually says it in the other countries.
Yeah, there's just
Or
a lot of
7.
little fucking toot toot. Oh,
Yeah,
that makes
7.
sense.
Oh.
Yeah. They're same.
Yeah.
I think same body style, just pre
Damn, with the
facelift.
fucking rear wiper? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. This is what's up.
That was
hell yeah.
that was
I
on
wanna-
our way to
Also,
like a little
3 vans.
I want
Yes.
a fucking Evo so goddamn bad. I
No,
wish
you
they'd start
don't. It's
making
still a
them again.
Mitsubishi product.
Brother, it's got to be better than a fucking Subaru.
No,
it is.
sadly,
It
it's
is.
not. The motor is
Everything-
The
the-
rest
that's
of
all
the
I give
car,
a fuck.
The
Drivetrain.
rest of the car is not at all.
Drivetrain's way better. Motor, or the
yeah,
the
motor
drivetrain's
good,
better.
car
Interior
bad.
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was on our way to like a little local museum we checked out.
This was the museum.
Yeah, just about.
I could say I could.
Oh,
I took that
Son
picture
of a
because it
bitch.
was funny.
yeah. Settling in.
British.
Still
British.
British.
still
British.
That's what they thought.
Yeah,
Look at all this British language over here.
I know.
Flamboyant outfit, periwigs, breeches. Shut up. Fucking British people.
Museum was cool. It was only $3 a person to get in, and I learned a lot.
Learn about British.
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 Learn about
Another
the-
Ranger.
Another Ranger
Better
platform.
shaped one.
Limited.
Same
With
color.
the
So
fucking
that was a
roll bar.
higher trim one.
Same color.
You tell because everything's chrome.
Yep.
Other than the wheels. These wheels are
Same.
not very
They
nice.
are not
No.
good.
That was also
Wow.
the 3.2 as
Yep.
well.
Eh,
That's
I
what they
mean,
pretty much all get over
constant
there.
salt
Why
water.
do
will
they
kinda
all
do
need
that
roll
something.
bars? Is it because they can't?
'Cause it's
is it
fucking
because they can't?
cool.
Is it because they can't pass crash test safety ratings?
No, because
They gotta put that in to stiffen the fucking body.
they just look cool as shit.
Just saying.
Yeah.
They just love 4-inch
They
tube
come
roll
fucking
bars.
standard.
Yeah.
That's
Same-
like 3-inch. That's a fucking fat ass pipe.
It's 3 or
dude.
4. It's big.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so this is
This is the room.
me using the tablet showing how the light controls work.
hell yeah. Okay, so looks down his little tablet.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, pumped up kicks.
Oh,
Yeah.
purple.
We got the sex mode.
Bathroom like still
There was
glowing like
one.
crazy.
There was,
Did it literally say sex mode?
no, it was get it on.
That is, it might as well say sex. mode.
Did
I
you? Oh fuck.
Huh?
Sorry. God damn it.
Are we talking about Nick's private
How
gallery? or?
did they change the sheets every day? Was
Yes.
there? Okay, yeah.
They had to.
I kind of figured, but I was just curious.
woman every day of the week.
There was. I should have gotten a video of it. There was a Hangover
Huh?
one, and it sets all the lights at 5%, a light blue, and it closes the curtain.
I
love
love
that.
that
and then
for us.
and on the
that.
outside of your door, there's like a
There's a
doorbell, and then you
pineapple?
use it to unlock your door.
Yeah.
But you can also set like a status light: red, do not disturb; blue,
Oh, yeah.
you're requesting your room, and then it would change it to red.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. I'm
Yeah.
dying. And he's using that 6 days out of the week.
Yeah.
Don't talk to
I
me.
got somebody's fucking new wife in this room. Do not enter.
Do not come in.
I set the new high score on Pac-Man Plus. So
Hell yeah!
I wonder if it resets per cruise.
I would love to go back to this and see what it's at now, or like see how far it got, or
because
whatever.
when I first played the Plus version, it was at 18,600 something.
Oh my god!
The main Pac-Man game, a high score of 71,000.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, they do stay the same.
That's sick.
And
That's
I've
sick.
accidentally found the like menu button to like change all the game settings.
Accidentally.
No,
he
I did.
says.
So the start button
Yeah.
is underneath like the table there.
Okay.
So, like actually press it, and then to the right is a similar button that feels like exactly the same, but that takes up the settings.
Okay.
I hit it on the second night I was there and went, "Oh shit! Oh wait,
Hits it, clear high score.
you could."
The
I
boys
didn't.
will love this.
I turned the volume way the fuck down on it.
oh, was it like?
Fair.
ignorant?
It was
It's
at 80.
arcade level fucking.
Yeah, I put it at like 30.
It's because you're in here with like 3 other people, maybe.
Yeah.
It's probably if there's a bunch of like loud
Oh,
people
yeah.
in here. I guess it's not
Yeah.
screaming kids because there's no
Yeah.
kids, but
Um,
during the day you probably need it kind of loud. But
Yeah.
Right. I found the audit section so I could see like how many times a certain game was played.
oh, that's kind of cool actually.
Yeah, that was really neat.
You got
shrimp
on the bobby.
The place where I got the steak tacos in that polenta at,
Mm-hmm.
that was the one thing. This was something that Caitlin got like almost every time.
Some little
Shrimp with like a butter garlic sauce.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Looks
Very good.
perfect.
Bartender,
Detailed.
there was fucking awesome though.
What's her name?
I'll have to check the receipt. Her name was
Hell
Laura.
Hell yeah.
Check her receipts.
She is British.
Oh, never mind. All right,
No,
we're good.
nah, she was pretty
She's
cool.
one of the cool British people.
Yeah, actually, very
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
that's water again.
Honestly, we went there a lot because like at that point we were getting to know her a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
On the fourth night, so we just
like
walk
to get
in and
to
we
know
just
her.
go,
Jesus.
"Hey, no.
Hey, it's you guys. 2,700 people. You found
Yeah.
some British gal to talk
So the
to.
next picture that was out of order, but
There's some water.
that was outside the cat sanctuary.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so that in the background there, if you zoom in, you could see the building with the eyes. If you move it to the left,
Oh, there it is.
Up
Yep.
there.
yeah,
There's the eyes way up there.
yep. But yeah,
What a
fucking
nice little harbor.
Yeah. There were a lot of
Oceans are so
people that live in San Juan. They were just on their boats and giving out tours if people wanted one.
Fuck, that's kind of sounds like a good way to get trafficked, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind
right.
Get
of.
on my boat. What could go wrong?
A lot of security presence in this area too.
yeah, I feel like they kind of just have to.
Yeah.
Because they get sued one time and they're screwed.
I will say though, the cops in San Juan very nice.
It's probably a pretty trouble-free area, all things considered.
Yeah.
Again,
like
tourist town.
even at night when I was getting ice cream in like the non-tourist part, I felt safe.
When you're going around mugging people, you're like, these cops are so nice.
Nah, yeah, I felt safe.
Officer, I'm a tourist.
That was us
There's
leaving
Bronco
there. I
Sports.
just tried to get a picture of like all the
Bronco Sport,
Yeah.
CX-5,
A mini-
Cooper Clubman,
Cooper Club,
Wrangler,
Wrangler.
another Bronco Sport.
I was trying to get a picture of like what the neighborhood streets mainly look like.
Yeah, it's a tough read.
Yeah, that's a tough read.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just nice little like cozy streets.
I think the next picture I took is the one that's like, this
Yeah.
one I really like. 'cause
Single lane street.
single lane street. Every building's a different color. That was like the.
Mitsubishi Mirage.
I was trying to get that type of picture throughout the whole
a
day.
little paw on it. Dodge Journey? No. Hopefully not.
Yeah, a lot of sedans in like this part of town.
A lot of mid to small
or like
hatchbacks.
mopeds.
Ooh.
That
The angle goes
is-
crazy.
Panorama.
I forgot what island that was in, but that again outside of our balcony.
Big.
Yeah.
Oh, Tortola.
Tortuga.
Tortuga.
Because someone was taking a driver test in that empty lot right there.
This one?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Good
like
for
they're-
you, buddy.
It's
Yeah,
not-
you can see
it's-
cones set up in
yeah.
the middle of it.
Yeah, it was taken before the car got there, but
It might be that car right there, actually.
I
Yeah,
love
oh,
the
it could be
K-line fucking semi.
It's the same one you see
I've
around
seen a
here.
million of them fuckers.
Believe it or not, shipping containers get shipped.
That's nuts.
But
Who'd
yeah,
have thought?
someone was taking their driving.
Someone
test
could have
there.
graffitied
I would love
that.
to you see the roads up on the mountain there?
Like this guy up here.
fucking toge mob them
Oh, yeah.
motherfuckers
Hell
sideways, dude. Oh,
Just
yeah.
fucking meow. Making race car noises the whole way
Oh,
up.
I think if we do cruises, I will be renting a moped on every island and just Just
so
speed
cheap.
run every fucking one. Just
Speed run going
full
to
loop.
jail.
Full loop speed run. Just fucking mob it.
San Juan.
Any welds I
If we
can
had
see?
more time,
I was curious about
This
the welds.
is Brian. These
Yeah.
welds look
Dude,
like shit.
When Nick was
I mean,
like,
they're
"Oh, this
fine, actually.
place, it's the whole ship's brand new," blah blah. I'm like, me and Brian would be inspecting every fucking joint and every fucking weld. On
Who
this
the
whole
fuck put
shit.
this bolt on?
Honestly, these look all right. I'm not gonna talk too much shit.
yeah,
You're welding a
no.
1-inch bar to
That's
a
fair,
quarter-inch
yeah.
plate. They look fine.
Yeah, it's not bad.
in
Lucky this time.
in San Juan.
We'll find some shit. We'll put it on the Virgin Cruises fucking subreddit.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, this is what you guys call
I'll
welding.
call maintenance. Like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Let me
what?
show you how
Break
it's
out the
done.
fucking Vulcan welder.
Yeah.
Let's fucking weld this bitch
I
back
got
up.
2 car batteries and a coat hanger on here. I'll fix this right now. That's how you. That's how you.
That's
do it.
how
yeah.
they do it out here, brother.
Looking through a glass bottle, trying to darken your vision. I've seen some
You want a
third
green tint? You use the Sprite.
use a Heineken
yeah.
bottle for one, or I've seen
There's
some
plenty of
things.
Heineken on the boat.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
It works, all right. Don't judge.
It do.
By the port in San Juan, there was a place you could rent a moped. It was like $12 an hour.
Andy would rode that fucker on the boat and brought it back the last day.
Let's see if this fucker floats.
I got my
Rents
parents-
12 of them and takes one piece off of each one. I'm gonna rebuild this bitch back home.
the moped of Theseus, just gutting pieces off of it.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
The motor.
That's
the motor's
motor
gone.
sucks.
That is. Oh, that's the
Ooh.
other side on the back of the boat.
The
That's
mooring
pretty cool.
lines.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is there more K-line thing? Oh, yep. You better believe it. Car is this a fucking
this a
funnel
churro
stand?
car?
It looks like
Oh, there's fucking carnies nearby.
I can smell them.
Yeah.
There's another one over here.
Oh my god!
I'm only scared of 2 things.
How did I not notice?
Carny folk and nuclear war. What? Carny folk. They
Carny
smell
folk.
of cabbage, have small hands.
Oh,
Did I not see?
Oh,
K-van?
K-van, hell yeah.
foreign country cars are so dope.
Yeah. All right.
Especially when Samsung's like, "Hey, zoom in wherever. It's fine."
Yeah, it's fine.
we have the
weird
big
little
ones,
mini
brothers.
truck thing.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
F-350 Super Duty.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, that's a 450. I see a flatbed on.
Yeah, Illuma Duty with a fucking rollback on it.
Fuck it, let's go.
This must be their impound lot or whatever.
Yeah.
Probably. A lot of Wranglers there, probably for rent.
Love to see
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. There were like a lot of
Harassing foreign countries.
a lot of outside the ports. Like you could rent a Jeep and drive it through the beaches. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100. We could rent a Jeep and do some things.
Not
Hey,
to this guy.
bro.
He's gonna go rock crawling.
It's buried up to the door handles on this road. Go find it by.
There was a rock crawling excursion, but it was expensive.
Can you imagine being in there talking shit to the driver? Like, bro, you suck at
No,
this.
you
Bro,
tried
give
it.
it a bump. Give it a bump.
You can't spot worth shit.
No, it-
Get out and let me do it.
There's no driver. You're the one that drives.
That's
it.
actually kind
Oh,
of
I would tear some
We would
shit.
roll a
I need the
Wrangler.
The
highest
lead,
insurance
the
the
policy
lead guy
on
would
that
get so
fucker.
fucking pissed with you.
I'd
What
be
the
pushing
fuck?
him through the trail.
Buddy, get the fuck out of my way. You're taking this like a pussy. Quit
Go hit
driving
the
like a
bypass so
Sally.
I can pass you, motherfucker.
limiter bashing your V6. fucking
Wop, bop,
Wrangler.
bop, 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 bop.
Yeah,
He'd
it's,
be like-
it's the van motor. It's
Yeah.
The guy's like, "Wow, I can't believe you're doing this."
it's not mine, and I already paid for it. You can't charge me more.
I
Go
signed the waiver.
I'll
My
pay in
balls.
cash so they don't have a card on
You're getting
me.
out
Yeah.
and airing down the tires. He's like, "Bro, what are you doing?" And they're unbolting sway bars.
You pack no. You pack the morphlate in the carry-on. Hold on, guys. I gotta air these fuckers down.
We slap a more Sawzall less research sticker on
We're
the
in
back glass.
Where they're just built like pop the diff cover, fuck it, and zap it up.
Who's got the car batteries? Let's go.
Call the maintenance guys from the boat again. Listen,
Listen, I got a request. We got to bring the
we
car
just back
batteries
it down the
off.
dock and just zap it up.
This is why we can't have nice
This is how we got arrested in Tortuga.
Oh, fuck.
we all got deported immediately.
The Jeep come back just total. They're like, "What happened?" You're like, oh, "I used it. What do you
Brother, I fucking
gave her
I
the
wheeled it
beans.
like how I do at home. You're telling me this isn't a fucking shitbox Cherokee?
You bring it back, park it in the lot, just take a sticker and write part out on it.
No. He parks it once at like Ace Ventura. Like a glove.
It's just parked. It's on its side in the parking lot. You're like,
Like, how did you even put it on its side? I found a rock. I parked it like at the mall.
Don't question the master.
You just walk in, toss the keys. You're like, you guys want to sell that thing or what?
I'll give you scrap price, not $1 more.
I know what it's worth. I know what I got.
Holy shit.
We'd go to jail.
Deported immediately.
Somebody's house is like kind of on a hill. We're like flexing up the house.
Not my house. In Spanish, why do you always do stupid shit at my house?
These tourists doing stupid shit on my hills.
Can I Google Translate?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Oh my
Can
God.
you please?
You should be able to play the voice.
Why are we chill? Oh, there's the birds again.
Oh, is that the it?
Is that the end?
Fuck,
No
maybe,
way.
yeah.
There's the birds again.
Where? How?
I
Was
think
Tortuga
that's-
was the last island, I assume.
I believe that's all you sent. That is it.
That's it.
That is the end of the journey.
Fuck.
It's also,
Yeah, I went to Phillipsburg,
Abuse.
but again, we didn't do anything there. Oh, wait, hang on. I have.
what's the worst
I
car
have
we
more
could
videos.
Turo that's all-wheel drive? Like you take the Wrangler and one of us is like a
Oh,
Pajero
I
or
know what I
something.
forgot. I forgot to send you
The gym. I
these
would actually
things,
wheel a
actually.
Jimny. The Jimny would go hard.
You gotta go on Turo to get that. You're not getting that from a dealer.
I don't know. If
You
they're
gotta-
common enough.
You got a Jimny, I get a Bronco Sport. We're, just-
What's fuck?
we're thrashing it through some like black diamond trails.
We call this fucking Tortuga
All
Top
right,
Gear.
hold on. We ready?
This is the.
So what is this saying?
Why are these tourists doing stupid shit at my house? It might be a little loud, but
Let's
fuck
see
it.
what happens. It's fine.
Yeah.
¿Por qué estos turistas están haciendo mierda estúpida en mi casa?
Hold on,
As soon as it said
Stupid on mi casa.
hold on, there's a feminine one.
Oh, yes.
¿Por qué estas turistas están
It's the
haciendo
same.
mierda estúpida en mi casa?
Can you please print out a sign for that and hang it on the wall at your house? Just don't tell Tori what it is. Just put it on the wall one day.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, 3 more from Nick. These
All right,
stupid
so
tourists.
This one shows like how the curtains kind of work a little bit better.
sure thing.
The curtains match the drapes.
Sure.
Gladiator 2.
Hell yeah,
Fast
bro.
X, yikes.
Oh yeah, that's how you control the TV there too.
Or and they're just auto. Oh.
Okay, so now here's the question.
That's how you get Marcus out of bed in the morning.
my
At
retinas. So here's kind of my question. So with the curtains, could you manually open them as well, or were they all?
If they're motor driven,
Thermo-
Yeah, he
mode.
said there were switches for.
Yeah, there were switches. You
lights
could.
and-
Yeah, but like
They're
are-
electrically controlled,
Was it
though.
like a hotel room where you just grab the stick
Oh,
and
no,
take-
no,
okay.
no.
electrical ones you can't do that
Yeah,
with.
I was about to say
Yeah.
you're
Get
probably
angy.
on a big linear actuator.
Yeah.
Correct. And then here
So,
is room
on the-
controls.
Room control.
While it's not playing there, you can control your AC from there too, and the lights
Yeah.
there.
60
But
degrees.
this shows
Jailbreak it to go lower.
I think this one was Zen. It's kind of close to Hangover, but
Oh, like you were presetting modes.
yeah.
So here's
there.
like full light, basically.
Yeah, that's like full lights.
Yeah, like daylight.
Okay.
And then I think I eventually
Start
slowed
tweaking.
down.
Oh, it's slow. Oh no, it's not that bad.
That,
Okay.
that was the get it on.
Why was it on? Get it on, Nick.
That's the default one.
I bet it is.
Oh, hangover.
Hangover. There you go. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Nice
oh,
purpley.
yeah.
Oh
It
yeah.
was purple.
Dim.
I could watch the room spin at that color.
I thought I took a video of the curtains closing in that one, but
Well, the last video was them closing, but still, they're
Gotcha.
actuated curtains.
and then the last picture.
one last thing. It's
Instead
Andy's
of
ass.
carrying a like little card.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna ask about this because I saw both you and Caitlin kind of had like the same color wristbands.
Yep. So that's
The red one's for swingers.
It's a little anchor.
Make a splash.
So that it's like an NFC chip. You use that to unlock your door.
Oh,
make-
that's kind of cool.
If there's anything you paid
neato.
extra for, like
It's like a charge.
yeah,
thing.
like the
even.
coffees, you use that to charge it. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
Were they all red, or were some other types of all inclusive?
they were all red. Damn. Yeah. They did have different sayings though. I forgot what Caitlin said though.
Probably said made a
Swing.
splash.
No, it was. Oh no, hers said ahoy. Yeah.
They don't let you keep these.
A lot of people do. They just encourage.
It's like
you
a
to
hotel
recycle them.
key. They're like,
Yeah.
bring them back. You're like, no.
I did. I'm just like, what the fuck am I gonna use?
You're
this
never
for?
gonna use
You
it.
know?
Yeah, you have a picture of it. That's honestly better.
I bought the squid.
The squib.
Yeah,
Squib.
he's the
Your-
second employee.
Your
for
newest jellyfin
Jellyfin.
employee.
Yeah.
Which actually makes a lot of sense for jellyfin to have. A
Exactly.
Squib.
Yeah, that's why I bought him.
It makes a ton of sense.
But yeah, very very tech focused little cruise line.
So 7 days in the
7 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Hard to believe that was a
7
week ago.
short
Was
days.
it pretty reasonably priced?
I would say so. I think for the 2 people for us,
So-
but again, it gets cheaper the more people you book.
Yeah.
Though.
But okay, so 2
Busy.
people, 7 days, 6 night,
Yeah, like 6
and
nights.
that's not including flights in and out plus hotel before or after.
correct.
But-
Yeah, I think it came out to a shy of $3,000.
Oh fuck, that is not fucking bad for a 7-day fucking
I could
cruise.
buy so many shit boxes for 3.
I heard Andy go, "Oh, you both sighed, but in different ways."
Yeah, bro.
different
Marcus
ways.
is like, "Oh, that's a nice vacation." I'm like, "Bro, that's
Andy's like,
so many
Andy's like,
guys
"Bro,
trips."
that'd buy me a Holly
No,
Dominator."
that is not so many guys trips.
That's one.
I spent $2,000+
But you
on
could,
the
you could have sold your
Washington
car
trip.
for $2,000.
yeah.
Not after fucking Michael blew it the fuck
You could
up.
sell your car now for $2,000.
Yeah.
No!
If Michael would have paid you the $500 he owed you, and you sold
That
the
fucker
Subaru-
still owes me money.
I know. Yeah, you could have been. You could have came out of that.
plus all the
$1,500 in the hole.
gaskets he owes me money for now.
They don't fit his car. He bought a whole gasket set. They're,
Even
they're different.
the coolant fucking pipe gaskets.
That one maybe, but he bought the head gasket kit that does
No,
all
no,
the gaskets.
no, not head gaskets. I
The
gave
coolant
him
O-rings. Yeah, I know.
the coolant O-rings, the
Yes.
the oil pickup, the oil.
Whatever he said. He said,
Turns
mo-
out gaskets are $1 a piece.
he said most of those don't fit, and he ordered all of them
fucking
anyway. So
cocksucker. He still owes me money,
you, no,
Yeah, we
you
know.
gave them to him.
bitch.
You can't give them and be like,
No,
he
I
owes me
didn't. I
money.
said, oh, like $50. We'll call it even. There was
yeah.
a lot of fucking.
Yeah, I don't think he needs
gaskets.
any of those. I'll be honest.
Fuck.
Maybe the
You'll
coolant
find
O-rings,
out
but
literally tomorrow when we
Yeah.
pull another 2.5 liter.
it'll be out by the time he gets there.
fair.
Probably.
Yeah. By the time you come, we better have the fucking fish by the time the motor's full.
Yeesh. It'd be cutting it close. Considering Michael will get off work at like 3 or 3:30,
I'll be home by 4:30. So
and he'll
yeah.
have like the top end of the
Me-
motor.
yeah, we will be pulling it. Well, yeah, I'll be there before you get there.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah, it'll be done by like 6 something, I assume.
yeah, probably.
But yeah, so that was your little all-inclusive little boat trip.
Not that bad.
Okay, so hold on. How much did you spend for this entire vacation?
They just said it. Oh, the entire
No,
thing.
3,000 for the cruise.
Oh well, yeah, we paid that off like a fucking year ago. Though.
Yeah.
Fair, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but you
So-
also had the flights down were 600 a piece.
No,
Yeah.
6.
like a person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
per person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it wait? Was it 3,000 for both of you or for each of you?
For both of us.
Okay.
Okay, better,
Better,
a lot
yeah.
better.
Yes.
Okay.
No, not per person.
So
no,
we're
that's
at
for both.
$2,000 a person. Call it
Well, you're at 4,200
with the flight
flights.
and the cruise. We got $2,000.
Yes.
Our hotel for the one night was like less than 100.
So
it was just a
okay,
Hilton.
yeah,
So
okay,
probably
fair.
all said and done.
So, yeah,
under
2,500
40
bucks
under
a person?
4,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 2 Ubers we took.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So
Okay,
the 2 Ubers we took.
I'm assuming I will be spending hundreds of dollars in alcohol.
And you'll
so-
spend the price of the cruise in booze.
Yeah. I will also own the cruise by the end of it playing blackjack. So,
Right.
or lose
Bet.
the house,
yeah.
What house?
lose the garage.
Motherfucker, all you got's a goddamn
I
garage.
got 2.5 acres to lose.
Don't you dare bet
I could
the dog.
section it off by acre.
Betting the dog.
Lose every acre but the half that the garage is on.
Like, I got a great camper.
No.
Barely
bank
used.
owns
Double
it.
homeless.
Let me add it up here real quick. So like it was
Oh, fuck.
600-ish per person there.
Yeah.
The Uber from the airport to our hotel was $25.
Mm-hmm. We'll let you add that up real quick. We'll just kind of
Yeah.
look. We'll just look at everything else real quick
And
while
then the
you're.
Uber from the hotel to the port was
goofing.
40.
Going to Andy's shit real fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andy has 3 pictures. Just dive through that while Nick's
So-
adding.
I
Oh,
added
you're
it all
done.
up. The,
Damn it.
For the one day we were there to like airplane tickets, and
Day
then the
one fee.
Ubers, it was $665.
Okay. So yeah, all said and done, you're under 4,500 bucks total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
I was imagining
for two
yeah,
people.
I'll say for one person. Clearly, I'm not going to bring somebody to this. What do you mean?
You're talking,
You gotta find 'em
buddy.
there.
You're gonna have to.
I'm
check
going to
that
go
left
there
hand.
single and leave with a wife.
There you go.
Is there a church on the boat?
No.
There probably is a church, not a chapel.
The captain
there's a
could
bunch
marry
of
you.
churches on ports.
Exactly. We will find a church that will marry us same
My
day.
brother in Christ.
We
I
got
don't think
5
that's
ports
gonna
to
hold up
figure
in
it out.
U.S. court.
It will.
It's a
American
fucking
Puerto Rico
territory.
would.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I
what
guess
do you
you're
mean?
right.
I'll marry a local. Never said
She's gonna divorce you immediately and take half of your non-existent shit.
They don't even know what a prenup is. They're just gonna sign their name.
On that note, should we stop recording?
No, let's go into Andy's
don't
stuff.
Go in the
It don't, we don't have time for both. We're at
we
2.5
don't. We're
hours.
fine.
Oh,
No,
shit.
No, we're
fine.
good.
At 20 minutes, that was like
No,
us
that's
sitting here doing
fine.
nothing.
Okay.
So we're over 2 hours already.
Goodbye.
Pretty much.
I
Thanks.
guess. Okay.
Yeah. Anything else to say, Nick, or is that it?
Nope, that was it. I would recommend it to anybody wanting to go on a cruise, though, for younger people.
Hell yeah.
Kicks ass.
On that note, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.